Moving out. I'm moving out. Oh, am I moving out?
Hey now.
Big for 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 yesterday on the show.
Yeah, my God.
And my agent kind of calmed me down about it.
Right.
But I don't know. I couldn't let go of it. I just thought it was petty.
I had never seen an argument end like that before, to where he just walked out and you guys didn't resolve anything.
Yeah, I don't know that I can get past this one. I got another legal, and that's the other thing. I had a whole sit-down where we were going to stop the legal letters, and I got a legal letter about the cards. I don't care. You know what? Just do me a favor. Erase the cards and give them back to Tom. I'm done. I don't care. I was going to save them in case we ever did business. I don't even know what the fear is here.
That really sucks, man.
You can erase them as we finish them and give the physical card back to Tom.
So bulk them all.
Yep.
So that'll take me a day. That's a day I'll need to...
You're going to have to do it on Friday.
Okay.
All right. After the show.
Thanks.
Instead of the party.
Yeah.
No, I was actually going to make a suggestion that what we do is we take the cards, we'll have them put onto CDs.
I already did that. It's already done.
Oh, I didn't know that had been done.
Yeah, isn't that done?
It's all done. Yeah.
I was just going to save them as a backup in case we ever needed them.
I had no idea that that already been done. Somebody
That's what I was trying to tell you.
That to me yesterday. Well, it wasn't part of our previous conversation, so
I told you none of this material I need. That's what I was telling you yesterday. This is just a petty argument. It's silly. And then the legal letters start again. You don't need a legal.
I don't know about any letters.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah. And my point is, I don't care. I'll give you back the cards. I don't even understand the argument.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, if the material already exists in a format that's easy for you.
Can I tell you how it happened?
Accessible.
Can I say this one more time?
Sure.
We had a discussion with you that you don't recall.
Right, I understand that.
Okay. And we said...
I recall the discussion, I just recall it being different than you recall.
Okay, let's say it was different.
Okay.
I said we don't need the cards. When you had suggested in this discussion that you don't need them either, I said to Gary, rather than erase them and throw them in the garbage, I'll box them. Who knows, maybe one day... they're never going to come into play here. I said it's a backup thing. It makes more sense to hold on to them than to just throw them away, which is what you had said. You're not going to use carts anymore. Neither am I. I'm not using carts at the new place. I thought it was another backup copy. If someone in the company is troubled by me saving these, fine. They will be bulked on Friday and handed back. That's it. Done. It's done.
They already exist on CDs. They've already been downloaded.
They already exist.
So I'm unaware of that.
We tape every show.
I know
so
that.
Anything that's on the show, we have.
But even on a higher level,
let me just ask my question. The difference is that if do they exist so that each one's a separate cut?
Yes.
They would be on the.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
it all exists.
Yes.
Okay.
I just thought it would make more sense to me, rather than just throw them away. I'll save them. That was it.
If you remember, that was actually...
was your point.
That was my point. You said, let's just toss them. I said, why? Let's box them up.
Yes.
And then our disagreement is whether it was box them up and you take them or box them up and they stay here. That's where we disagree. Okay.
You don't have to disagree anymore. Right. I'm going to erase them and you'll have your cards back.
But you know what
done deal, Tom.
You know what the sad thing is? What's going to happen is we're going to erase them. And I'm pretty sure they're going to throw them in the garbage.
Yeah, of course they are. This is about me, Gary. Don't you get it? It makes no sense. Nobody cares about these carts but me. If I say I care about something, it's Get Howard Day.
No,
the whole national...
If you care about it, I want you to know, you may
Tom, I don't care any... Tom, if it means our friendship's out the window,
no.
I tell you what, take the carts. I don't want to hear about it anymore. You got it. You won. You won the war.
I'm not looking to.
You won the war. You got the carts back.
This isn't a war to me, and I'm
all right. So what do you want? So what do you want me to do?
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not sure. I want to.
I know you're not.
Now that I understand they exist in a different format already, it could change the whole conversation.
Of course they do. What do you think? I'm not going to leave stuff laying here.
I didn't know that.
Of course.
Okay,
but I've told them. I said we don't need them. I was going to give them all back to you because I felt they were the station's property, and I didn't know if you're using carts anymore.
No, we're
Right.
we're not.
But I didn't know. When Gary had the discussion with you, you told him, we're not using carts anymore. Do what you want with them. And and in fact, we even said maybe we'll hand them out on the street.
Yeah,
it was one idea.
That we can't do. That
right.
we can't do.
And by the way, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I wasn't interested in that.
You know what? Now I got it. I got all the information.
It's just another copy.
Let me get back to it. I got to check. Okay.
I told you this was nothing. That's what's making me cuckoo. We have bigger things to do.
The important part of it to me is I didn't understand that it was already existing in a different format. That's new information to me. Okay. So
all the same.
Try and have a pleasant day together.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tom. I have no idea why it would make difference if I already have copies. I have no idea. I don't even understand it, but I'm not going to get into it.
Well, it certainly makes that inventory sort of moot.
Well, because I think they were starting inventory yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Inventory all you want. I don't even know what's going on over here. It's like...
You know what's funny about these...
It's weird to me.
You know,
all of this attention is getting to me a little bit because, yesterday I'm reading the National Association of Broadcasters. Okay? Listen to this. Now, a year ago when I signed with Satellite, this company, they all took satellite advertising. Who would care about satellite? And you got to understand something. Satellite radio, because it's called radio, these guys think they're at war with it. These guys they take advertising every day from television stations.
Internet.
Internet. You know who the biggest enemy of radio is? Television. You know what I did last night? I didn't listen to radio. I watched The Biggest Loser, which, by the way, was great. Seeing those people transform. For radio, not to be at war with, to take advertising from television.
Oh, they capitulated. Television won.
They're worried about satellite radio.
Well, you can say, listen, they take advertising from movies.
They take advertising from iPod. iPod is killing radio.
That's true.
You think that satellite radio is the enemy? And Mel knew, and Tom even knew, you take advertising from anywhere. Who cares? This is an advertising medium. And now they're saying, in fact, we have commercials. Our new company has commercials they wanted to air, not only here, but across the country on radio. Yes. Not one radio station will take the ads. But
Are you serious?
But they'll take ads for XM.
I'm serious.
So it's about me.
Wait a second. Every company or this company? This company will take ads for XM.
Actually, of course they will.
But not for you.
No.
Or not for Sirius.
Right,
whatever,
not for whatever. The new company I'm going to.
Which I'm shocked that I could say XM, but I can't say the other company.
Right. It's about me. Don't you understand? As soon as I signed, the entire radio industry went into a panic. They just put together an advertising campaign that's going to be unleashed by Clear Channel, Viacom. Clear Channel and Viacom have never joined together on anything.
That's right. They've been enemies.
They're spending $40 or $50 million on they're crowing about it in a press release about how you shouldn't have to pay for radio. This is the same medium that believes in advertising. You shouldn't have to pay for radio is the advertising campaign. But they're advertising bottled water. Well, you shouldn't have to pay for television either.
That's
you shouldn't have to pay for... And, of course, you shouldn't have to pay for radio. Unfortunately, you have to because the government censors everything.
You know what the real irony of this is?
The irony is I have created, in a year, a fear and terror through the entire radio industry that is... This is the biggest... I now have to write another book.
Absolutely.
Right. Because when I write the book about this, you will understand that this is a ludicrous argument. They should be... satellite radio, iPod. They shouldn't even mention iPod on the air if they're worried about...
They're giving them away.
They're giving away iPods. But I listen to my iPod now. I haven't listened to radio since.
But can I tell you what the real irony of this is?
This is all about content.
Which of the two satellite companies is clearly the bigger one?
XM.
And that's the advertising they will take.
Yes.
That's the bigger threat.
Because it's me they're afraid of. This is either the biggest I laid in bed last night.
I said, even the card argument, I said, you should be incredibly complimented.
It is the stupidest thing that they won't take advertising from satellite. Satellite radio is the internet is going to clobber these guys.
There's so many media outlets that can roll over radio.
Here's my revelation. So yesterday they had an indecency hearing in front of the Senate. And the guy from Clear Channel, biggest coward in the world, I don't even know his name, gets up there. And he's talking to the senator. If you're going to censor us, you got to censor satellite radio. Suddenly, in other words, you got to censor Howard Stern still because he's going to kill us.
That's right. We get rid of him, but you're letting him live.
Yeah, you're letting him live. You got to censor. And they throw in cable TV, too. Now, imagine this coward. My product sucks. So, therefore, he's got to now ruin everybody else's product. So, he should have said to the FCC and the Senate, you got to regulate the Internet. What do you think? This is going to stop? You can't just regulate stuff. You got to regulate the Internet. You got to regulate movies. You got to regulate everything so Clear Channel can operate.
Books and papers.
Yeah,
Books and paper.
that way they won't actually have to do anything well.
Right, and guess what? Yeah, there's free radio, and then there's pay radio. And pay radio can do things. They're asking people to pay because they can do things that you can't.
It's just the same as television and movies.
Right. There's no difference.
Movies are different.
There's no difference between the Internet and satellite radio. It's a different form of distribution. They call it radio, but it's not even radio. It's just a different form of distribution.
And so they offer a different product on satellite.
The enemy, if you're radio and you want to get worked up, here's whose advertising you got to remove. The Internet, iPod, movies, and television.
And those services where you can download music. Yeah, that's right.
You think satellite radio is your problem?
You know what a threat iPod
go,
or
you shouldn't
radio?
have to pay for radio. People are already paying for radio, not through satellite. They're programming their own iPods. They're doing their own thing.
Do you know what
put an iPod in a car, right?
Oh, please.
Yeah. And we advertise that, by the way. That you can put the iPod in the car.
Put your iPod in the car. If you don't think that's a radio, and that doesn't compete with radio in the car, you're dreaming.
If you put the iPod in the car, when are you going to listen to
can
radio?
I tell you something?
So my point is, it takes a bigger mind to realize the big picture. They're focusing on me. They're completely consumed with the fact that in 14 days I'm off of here, and that some of you might follow me there. They're consumed with it. They don't even want. They're worried about the carts in the wall. They're so meaningless. And as far as the threat of satellite radio, one programming guy figured out. He goes, if 10 million people, no, he said 30 million people subscribe. He's in a small market. He goes, that means 200 people in my town would be subscribers of satellite radio. If you distribute it throughout the country, 10 million people.
And look at the percentages,
He said, I got a cume of 30,000 people. What do I care about the 200 people on satellite? I care about what television rapes me at night. That's what rapes them. And they're advertising every TV show.
Well, you know,
it's insane to say this is. Let me just tell you something.
The other thing they should be afraid of is TV in cars, which is coming.
Right. The only thing that all of this, and I'm going to toot my own horn, man. This show is flipping out the radio industry that we're leaving. It's flipping them out.
Right.
I'm radio's biggest star.
Well, if you were concerned...
And the spin about how, Howard's losing audience, Howard sucks, they've got to spin it out because they're so afraid that I'm going to destroy the radio industry.
If you were not a factor, there'd be such an ovation for your leaving. They really would have had a good time this year, and they would have been promoting their new shows the whole time they were lauding you.
Yep.
But you are a factor.
Now, the attention you should take is a compliment because even like they say in sports, the more attention your competitor gives you, the better you are, you know.
Well, here, I'll
they used to put 3 people on Lawrence Taylor.
Well, look, here's a live commercial for what's on HBO tonight. You don't think that's going to steal audience tonight from radio? You're going to sit by the radio, or you're going to go watch HBO tonight? And
I'm going to watch HBO because I know what's on it.
Yeah,
thanks to radio.
You want to get into the threats, and then you're going to say, well, God, You're going to have to pay for radio? Well, you're an advertising medium. Half the junk we advertise you don't need. I'll go through every product. You tell me if you need it.
Right. That's why they advertise, because you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Notice we're not advertising food.
Fox Television, what's on the lineup tonight? Here's an internet website I'm going to be doing today. Here's a cable television.
And I'm sure there's some movie ads in there.
Cable television is TV you pay for. Do you know anybody who gets free TV anymore? You can hang a wire, you can hang an antenna out of your thing. Who doesn't pay for TV? Right. So if the enemy is me and satellite radio, what are you doing with an ad for Time Warner cable television that's going to wipe your ass clean? Who's going to distribute music, by the way, in the future, and probably steal all your radio listeners?
That's right.
Well, I thought it was ironic that this company created a radio format based on what the iPod does, which is jack, which is the shuffle.
Right.
The iPod created that format. In other words, they're copying
and
that.
the ridiculousness of that is, it's not your iPod on shuffle, it's somebody else's.
It's Jack's.
But but it goes to show you what a threat the iPod is.
Well, they're embracing it.
It's someone else's iPod with commercials.
Scared of it.
And by the way, the ad campaign for the NAB is, every time someone hears it, they're going to think of me. They're going to go, oh, that's right, Howard's on paid radio.
That's the anti-Howard commercial.
That's the anti-Howard commercial.
When they hear people say you don't have to pay for radio, they're going to think you got to pay for good radio.
They might as well say, you don't have to pay for Howard. We'll find an imitator.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what the ad should really be, because this isn't about satellite radio. These guys, the threat of satellite radio is minuscule compared to what's going on with the iPod. If they were in a panic.
Because everybody I see has those earplugs in if they're walking down the street.
They ain't listening to radio.
And you know what's funny? We've had so many threats over the years. I remember there was
by the way, if iPod made a deal tomorrow with me through satellite,
they'd be off the radio.
Yeah, exactly. There would no longer be iPod advertising on television or radio. I am telling you, if I provided a podcast of my show, which is essentially what satellite is, it's a podcast with a different iPod. That's all. But they haven't figured it out yet. They're sitting and focusing on me. And by the way, I'm complimented. But they're missing the picture. I'm the one guy they won't listen to this. We made a radio commercial. Went to every radio station pretty much in all the major markets. Not one accepted advertising.
That's amazing.
I heard even Fox turned you down.
Everyone turned us down. No, radio I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think they had some radio stations and they turned you down.
Oh, did they? Fox Radio? They are all so afraid of me. In fact, maybe I'll put the radio spots up on my website just so you can hear them. They're ridiculous.
You won't hear them on radio.
In fact, between you and me, the radio spots were so horrible, I'm glad no one took them. If you listened to them, you'd be bored out of your skull.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they were just not even creative. I don't know. Some of these guys over there put them together, I think, in a day. They were horrible.
Well, maybe they knew that nobody was going to take them, so they didn't bother to waste any time.
When I heard no one would take them, I was so grateful. Because, believe me, as dull as dishwater. Worst radio spots you ever heard.
Now that's something worth listening to.
Yeah. I mean, seriously bad. Like, boring. Like, they put no thought into it.
Just a guy talking?
Yeah, like you know, people think you should hear. Some people think Howard Stern should sound like this, beep 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 beep. But we think he should be uncensored. You know, like who cares? It's over.
You know, it's funny. There were years ago. I don't know if you remember this company when the Walkmans came out. We used to give Walkmans away in the station, but we wouldn't give away a Walkman unless it had a radio in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Then that
worked out.
That blew over.
Yeah, that was great.
Think about that, though. They're not even taking your money. You can't even pay them.
No,
and
in
this
fact,
company, we have determined, will take anybody's money.
Oh, any internet, anything.
Internet. We've done. I don't even know if I can say it anymore. You know, genital enlargement.
Yeah, right.
They take genital enlargement ads, which are basically fakes.
Questionable,
and they will not take an ad. They will put out an ad saying, oh, my God, you shouldn't have to pay for radio. You shouldn't have to pay for larger genitals when you're not going to get them. I mean, if you want to get specific.
Remember the breast enlargement? You take a pill and your breast would grow.
You don't have to pay for radio, but you do have to. But we'll tell you, you should pay for your penis to get bigger when it's not gonna.
You can name a star after your friend.
Yeah.
You can name a star after your friend, but you can't hear paid for radio.
You can't pay for radio. So an advertising medium that says all products are good. They found the one product that isn't good.
Yeah, this is not radio worthy.
Because I'm going to crush the radio industry.
I got to tell you, there is one other ad that they turned down. I know in the last 2 years, it's the only ad I've ever seen them turn down. It's a whorehouse in the Dominican Republic.
And believe me, that was with a lot of thought.
Wait. They really discussed that.
And by the way,
it wasn't an emphatic no. They went to the lawyers first.
Well, you do have to pay for.
Yeah, because it was just an escort service. By the way, I mean, it is so mind-blowing to me when I put this all together in my head and I think about the ridiculousness of the argument. We, meaning the new company, offered Tom and Infinity to buy out the entire last show, December 16th.
Right.
Pay double or a huge premium and let it go, let the show, let me do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. They said, no. Why? Why? Why wouldn't they take that money? What is going to happen if they took that money?
And all they do all year is look for the easy sell.
It's so funny.
They're begging people just to call them and place an ad.
But now yesterday you saw the NAB come up with a big campaign. You shouldn't have to pay for radio. You saw you shouldn't have to pay for radio. You shouldn't have to pay for a lot of things. You shouldn't have to. Of course you shouldn't have to, but unfortunately we got a government that's telling us what we can say, and
I mean, yeah, you
shouldn't have to pay for radio.
You shouldn't have to pay for, but the fact is, I do.
Right. There's a lot of things we shouldn't have to pay for.
The water thing. Yeah,
the water thing. We shouldn't have to pay for.
If my
but you're in an advertising medium. You can't say you shouldn't have to pay. Every commercial I'll do today is stuff you shouldn't have to pay for.
There are ads that we will do that actually can lead to the destruction of people's lives, and we're trying to figure out how to get them on the air.
You shouldn't have to pay for an iPod.
No, but the TV thing, I mean, I still have friends who still think you shouldn't have to pay for TV.
Right.
But they do.
But they do. But they're so angry.
Hey, anyway, so that's the ridiculousness of the argument, if you're following what I'm saying. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and we've got an uphill battle.
Yeah.
The battle that we're about to enter is to try to educate people to do it.
Yep. Well, whatever.
It's not even like it's a done deal.
Anyway, I'm leaving here in 13 shows. No, excuse me. 12 after today. And I'm leaving.
I was thinking at the end of this week, there'll only be 10 more shows. That's amazing.
That is crazy. Here, hold on. I got a song I'm going to break into. I'll never be able to do this song.
What is this?
I already screwed it up. I think. I don't even know where to come in.
Great.
Thank you. There's a place, Robin, for us.
Where's the ice rink?
Artie, a time and place for us. Fred, not Benji. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Come on, Sal, hold my hand. I'll take you there somehow, someday. Baba Booey, somewhere. Thank you. I need a rest.
You're going to collapse.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Bob Saget.
Everybody else's life.
This was a bad idea. I realized that, well, I can't ignore what's going on in the room. There's 50 guys from 60 Minutes.
Well, you can hardly get in here. I've been stumbling over them all morning.
I feel bad for these guys. It's like I should be extra entertaining or something. And
yeah, I mean, they got their cameras set up.
yeah, I want to, like, get nude. And I said to Artie, we should have come in drunk and stumbled in. It would have been a much better piece.
I know. We're so ordinary.
Yeah.
Well, I had my morning cocktail. You guys didn't fill your bargain.
Yeah, I would have been like, I would have just stumbled in with Artie and go, come on, pal. Apparently these two alcoholics.
Yeah. I had my morning stabilizer.
What'd you have?
A little.
That pork sandwich?
Yeah, the classic Jersey breakfast.
So I'm feeling completely self-conscious for the entire, but I'll get used to it. I'm used to the robot cameras. I can do
right.
You know?
This is obtrusive.
Yeah. Robin's got a camera like 2 inches from her face. We'll get over it. You're gonna just have to perform. That's it. You're gonna have to.
I mean, I couldn't even do anything I normally do today. I'm just crazy.
Yeah, me too. Man, I had a crazy friggin' night last night.
Really?
Yeah.
I had the most fun because I was listening to the news.
It was great, huh? I was listening in my car coming back from... You want to hear my day?
What? Where were you? Is it one of those wild, crazy days of yours?
Yeah, I was... I did this show. Then I had the...
I can't see you anymore.
I know. I did the... We'll get used to this. Okay. We'll get used to it.
We will?
Yeah. By the way, you know what? I really like the idea that I'm going to be on 60 Minutes. I'm going to address this right now. I really like that. I mean, I feel like 2 years ago, 60 Minutes first approached me about doing a story.
Yes.
And it was the height of our FCC problems. And everything was just really awful. And I said, well, if they do the piece, all it's going to be about is how the government's at war with me. And it's just going to fuel that whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be known as the poster boy for the FCC. I don't want to be the First Amendment poster boy. I want to be known as a guy who makes people laugh in their cars.
Right. You're an entertainer, not a freedom.
I think at this point you're kind of known as both, though. You know?
Yeah. Well,
unfortunately.
But I would... You see, Ruth, who's the producer of the piece, asked me, what would you want to have happen in the piece? I said, I would just like... For once.
They keep circling me with this microphone.
You guys going to do her with that microphone? Is the microphone almost... Well, it's circling your ass right now.
The hardest job ever in show business is holding one of those boom mics.
I bet.
Oh, that is brutal.
The hardest job for these guys is they're not supposed to, like, interfere.
Right. They're
so they
supposed
can't
to
laugh.
Disappear.
And you know me, I'm just looking for one guy to laugh.
Yeah, you're looking for some interaction.
And I look over at them, they're not laughing. I go, I suck.
I think you're not going to make the 60 Minutes crew laugh. Maybe like the Inside Edition crew.
I am.
See, they're like the National Guard at a disaster. You can walk by, they're not going to move.
These guys are like the guards at Buckingham Palace.
Right.
Like, you could walk up to them, and you could, and Robin, you could pull down their zipper.
Uh-huh.
You could what?
spit on him.
Oh, I think you said something else.
Yeah, I did too. Fred's lost his mind.
I think you were doing defecation humor.
That's where another.
But those guys at Buckingham Palace will never smile.
Well, you remember that famous picture of the National Guard standing there at the ready, and somebody put a flower in the barrel of his gun,
and he wouldn't move.
Still did not move.
That's discipline. I admire that. I do. But I was very, so I'm very excited about 60 Minutes because it is one of my favorite shows.
And it's a piece about something happening in your career as opposed to your being under attack.
I think so.
Time around. I hope.
I just know those pieces always go horribly wrong. Like I was saying to Ruth, Bob Dylan didn't say a goddamn word.
Yeah.
That was Dylan's fault.
And they treated him like he was the president of the United States. And they treated him, better than the president. They treated him like he was Jesus.
Right. Maybe you shouldn't speak. Maybe you should make them try to get the story out of you, and they'll be nice.
I tried it, but I have diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, I'm saying,
I sat there and I said, I'm going to...
You just blab.
I said, you know what? I'm going to be like Dylan. I'm going to be like, when I started this thing... I don't know. I didn't think it would work out.
How's that going to work for everybody in the cars, though? Listen.
I just knew I wasn't Bob Zimmerman.
Yeah. What about your childhood? I moved away from Minnesota. Then that's it. This guy, and he got a beautiful piece out of it.
Right. How were your parents? They were okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what you say. It matters what they say about you,
My problem psychologically is I'm such a dancing monkey.
You just want to please.
I want to please so badly. Ruth came up for a 20-minute interview with me, pre-interview. I sat there for 4 hours entertaining her because I'm such a kook. And I'm like, I don't even want to do this. I want to go home and go to bed. And I have agita over it. It's a 5-day shoot or something.
Let me alone.
Well, you're going to continue this. How long do they interview you? I mean, she's going to interview you.
No, she already interviewed me. She did the best interview.
Okay.
She evidently does the interview. Then the real guy comes in and asks all the same questions.
Yeah, and you have to now remember what you said.
She should be the reporter, but,
But that's what I sit there and I look and I go, they're not doing any work. It's the producers who actually do
I think they actually edit...
Ruth hasn't seen her kids in a week.
They just edit Ed Bradley in, right? I don't think he even comes to see.
No, he's coming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they actually, they have to do the 2-shot where they show you Ed was in the room.
They have to show you him actually working. But you know what he does? He's smart. He walks in like 9:30 on Monday.
Yeah.
Does 10 minutes with us. All right. Then... he talks to me.
Again when?
Yeah, I see him again for a couple of minutes, sit down, interview, and then it's done. But all this stuff's got to go on first. But Dylan didn't give them anything. I mean, he just sat there and talked. He didn't walk around the street. Standard 60 Minutes things, you walk around the street. I'm going to Roosevelt.
They see your house. They do everything.
Here's my schedule. They got me today. I'm tied up till about 6 o'clock at night.
With 60 Minutes?
60 Minutes.
Wow.
I'm shooting everywhere. Then, on Monday, we're shooting in here. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the show, we're all going to stand around and talk and act like we're all, best friends.
Monday, this is?
What? I don't know anything about this. When we're doing that?
Well, it's impromptu. You're not supposed to know about it.
Whew. Let me pencil in the spontaneous
I'm supposed to like you when?
You're supposed to like me at the end of the show on Monday. For like the last half hour, walk around and say nice things about me to Ed.
Okay.
We're going to all stand around,
And Ed will be there.
This is where you should cry.
Oh, that's where I should work up the tears?
Talk about how I saved your life.
Okay. Well, you did.
No. Thank you.
I remember that fateful day.
You saved mine. And then... I'm going to, I don't even remember what I'm going to do then after that. I'm going to talk with Ed.
Yes.
I think. Yes. I'm going to talk to him about my career and all that.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that over at
philosophy of life.
Right, I'm going to do that over at Satellite. Yeah. That's career stuff. Then the next day I'm going to go out. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to Roosevelt.
Good luck. I'd like to go on that trip.
And my worst fear is that I'm going to cry.
Yes, I'd like to go on that trip because I think you might break down.
I think you're going to cry because someone's going to take your wallet.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the multiple places where I've gotten beaten in my life.
You know what? This will be funny because is Ed going to walk with you or you going to walk alone?
Well, at least I'm walking with a black guy.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll be hiding behind Ed.
But Ed ain't the kind of black guy that can survive in Roosevelt.
Ed's going to bail on you.
You'll still try to seek comfort.
Yeah. They're going to take one look at Ed and roll him.
I never told you about the time we were walking. This was when I was in nursing school.
Yeah.
And it was in downtown Baltimore. And a friend of mine and I were walking to our cars, and we always used to park in these little side streets. And it got kind of late. So we're walking together. We would never walk alone to our cars. And we're walking together, and this group of black guys comes toward us. And I noticed all of a sudden she's not beside me, she's behind me.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing? You better get back up here with me. They'll kick my ass.
Well, yeah, Ed Bradley ain't black in Roosevelt. No. Trust me.
You're better off with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄.
Yeah. No, I'm better off with Leslie Stahl because I can offer her up. Here, take her. What do you think you can get for her on the street?
You know, Ed's kind of cute. You might offer him.
Yeah, probably.
He's got that earring.
Everybody thinks he's gay, but he's not. I did a little checking up on Ed Bradley.
Oh, I know he's not gay.
He's got a girlfriend. She's kind of hot, evidently. Much younger.
I never thought he was gay.
Right? I got that right, Ruth? Married? Oh. But
he's got a girlfriend, too.
What about his girlfriend? We'll do a piece on that.
His 𝗛𝗲.
His 𝗛𝗲. No, he's definitely hetero. You know, but I mean, like when Ruth said to me, "How do you want the piece to be?" I would be like, "Wow, you know, just once a piece where they would say, hey, you had a pretty interesting career, a good career." I'm not saying, you know,
that you have done something in this industry, that you've laid the groundwork for modern day radio to laud you for who you are.
Yeah, like Jimmy Kimmel wrote me a note last night, who, by the way, was pissed at us because he felt we were making fun of him. And I said, you know what, we got caught up in bashing Joel.
Right.
But I love Jimmy, and he's a good dude. And
I thought about it for a second, then we went on.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, it was bad. We said some bad things, but not really. I didn't mean it about Jimmy.
It wasn't really that bad, was it?
It was. But anyway, I apologized, and then he wrote me a letter saying, I'm the reason that he's in radio. I mean, he went into radio and television. That anyone... I should read it to you. It was really sweet.
Yeah, maybe they should interview Jimmy.
Hey, interview Jimmy about me.
Other than you saying this show sucks, I don't think of any negative things.
I didn't say that.
I mean, you read between the lines and you're in broadcasting.
My computer doesn't work. God damn it. Somebody said something nice about me now.
You can't even find it.
Hold on. Give me a second. All we have is time. Man, I got so much stuff to do today for this show. Let's see. Let's see if I can find Jimmy's crap here. First letter was really negative. Like, you know.
He was really angry.
Yeah.
We ought to hear that one, too.
You want to hear that one? All right. That's the makeup letter. This was like breaking up with a chick last night and then getting her back. And Jimmy goes, you're headed to millions of dollars fantasy land. Adam Carolla just signed a potentially enormous radio deal, and I'm the one who gets beat up on the air.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just helping my friends, something I would do for free anyway. And I better not read that part. Okay. All right. Personal relationships aside, professionally, you're the person I admire and respect most. And hearing you guys mock me today like I was Carrot Top or something because of a comment Joel made to the media was just awful. And the fact that the insult starts with I love Jimmy, but only makes them worse. I know you only see the show when I cry, but things are going pretty well here. And every one of the 5 TV shows I've hosted and or created has ranged from successful to very successful.
Oh, no, he's justifying himself.
The truth is, Adam is fairly lucky to have me helping him. When the press trivializes me and dismisses what I've done, it makes me sad and mad and fuels me. When you do it, it just makes me feel a little bit sick.
Oh.
So then I wrote him back, and I go, hey, Jimmy, man. I was just pissed off at Joel, and it was just, I'm so sorry. And, you know, like, dude, you know, I don't feel that way about you.
These are jokes. Think of it as a roast.
Yeah, I was roasting you.
It is the king of the roast, Kimmel.
All right, I get where he was coming from. So then, and I said, if you want to hate me, hate me. So then Jimmy writes me back, I could never hate you. Not that I can tell you how to think, but do you realize that you are in an entirely different stratosphere from all these other guys replacing you? Try to enjoy watching them scurry around, putting on a good face. I can't read the rest of this, all right?
Why? Gets you sappy?
No. It's stuff that, you know, it's stuff that would...
Oh, it's bad stuff about... Okay.
Okay. He said, the best thing you could do for me is watch the show Monday night when my guests will be Mike Tyson and Bobby F. and Brown together on Halloween night.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, all right, there's a good lineup. I'll give you a plug. He goes, no one could ever be close to as good as you are because you started all of this. Anyone who denies it is either lying or an idiot. I had no idea what to do on the radio until I heard you. And the show is just as strong today as it ever was, if not stronger. Listening to you guys is the best part of my day almost every day. Oh. And then so I said, you know...
We shouldn't have been so mean.
I feel like a real scumbag. I just feel like a dick.
We must be the meanest, most awful people in the world.
Yeah. So I was just like, hey, I'm so sorry, man. You know, I felt kind of bad. Because that was a nice thing to say.
Well, you shouldn't have gone off on him like that.
Even David Lee Roth, when he was leaving here the other day, I turned to him and go, hey, you know, aside from all this BS, dude, I'm sorry to hear your father died. I knew you weren't close with him.
Right. Oh, he almost broke down in here.
Yeah, and then he turned to me and he said, I want you to know something. And he said, and of course, no one will ever say this stuff on camera.
This should have been a moment. That's right. This was a moment for 60 Minutes.
But he wouldn't have said it if 60 Minutes was filming. That's the thing. He goes to me, he turns to me and he goes, you know, my father and I sat in silence all the time. We never really talked to one another. He said, and we sort of had no relationship. And one time I remember just sitting there, many times, he says, I would sit there. My father was a prison doctor. And we would sit there, and then all of a sudden he'd say, did you listen to Howard this morning? And I'd say, yeah, I listened to Howard.
And they would have a whole conversation about you, and that was the only conversations they had.
And then he started to cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, God
Tell
damn
that
it.
to Ed Bradley.
I was like, why the F isn't Ed Bradley here now? Son of a... No one cried.
How did he miss that?
No, they always find a guy from the PTA or something. Well, that's what I told Ruth. I said, listen, 60 Minutes has got to screw you in order to keep things interesting. You know what I mean, in some way?
But the thing to do with you would be to do the piece nobody would expect. That you're a human being, that you're a talented person, that you've changed an industry.
I've never seen the human being angle.
Yeah, nobody's done that.
Maybe there isn't one here. You ever think of that?
No, you're present.
No. No, I don't know. I want them to treat me like Pavarotti. In fact, cut in the Pavarotti piece. Who did the interview with Pavarotti? Was it Bradley? Just ask the same questions and then give me his answers and I'll make them. I
could say to you that Pavarotti's not such a great guy, and if he got a great piece, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Why? What did he do?
He's not so nice.
What?
And Pavarotti's not nice? Oh,
is this more of your anti-Italian sentiment, Robin?
No, really, is he not a good guy?
Yeah, he dumped a wife, cheated on her for many, many years while he ran off with his secretary.
All right, don't use the Pavarotti thing.
He's a famous fat guy. What do you want him not to get laid?
Thank God I had Tony come in and do my hair for this piece.
You look quite nice today.
Yeah, goddamn right. I cleaned up good. The camera's a little close, but okay. Yeah, I put a little makeup on, too.
I thought so. I wasn't going to say anything, but I said, his skin looks smooth.
You're goddamn right. I haven't slept in a month since we've been putting together these channels.
Right.
I love how me and Benji are just here to make you look better.
Yeah, photograph them and then do an A-B. Get Artie and then get me.
Sometimes if there's a hot chick here and they cut to me on the e-cameras, I would look like the Grimace or something from McDonald's commercial.
But to me, I just kind of feel like I'm in the hands of 60 Minutes. I'm going to do whatever it is I got to do. I'm going to go walk through Roosevelt and have a nervous goddamn breakdown.
At least you're not one of those, what are those, you know, fly-by-night pharmacies where they chase down the
Remember when
people?
Mike Wallace used to chase people? He got lazy, though, man. He didn't chase anybody
he's
anymore.
sitting in a chair every time you see him now.
Now he's doing big celebrity interviews. But, man, I remember when he used to run through the streets chasing people. That's why I liked it.
But you said something interesting. Is there a chance you'll cry?
Well, here's what happened.
Is that a legitimate fear you're having?
I'm thinking Ruth's a real good interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She's sitting there with me, and she gets me talking about my life. And then she goes, you know, what about walking through Roosevelt? All of a sudden, I felt a weird sensation go through my body. Because I'm used to keeping my emotions away from me. And all of a sudden, I started to get, what? What do you mean, go through Roosevelt?
That's the one place.
That's my kryptonite. Yeah.
Going back to Krypton.
Krypton. I don't want to go back to Krypton.
You lose all your powers.
And she goes, well, maybe we'll shoot in front of your house or something like that. You know what I mean?
Do you know where that house is?
Or you'll go back to... No.
There's people really shooting in front of the house.
That's
no,
right.
When you go up there, actually, you remember every detail.
Really?
Yeah. But you try to block it out.
Remember every escape route?
Yeah, well, that's funny you say that. She goes, well, where else would you shoot there? I go, well, the high school was a particularly horrible place. It looks like a prison, and there's this fence. And I don't want to see this fence in the worst way. The fence is where, after you got beaten, you try to hop the fence to get away from your attackers.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I said you could shoot the fence, but what would it mean to anybody to see this fence? You know, what would it mean? Except something to me. And then I go, wait a second. Could I start crying if I see this crap? The House of Horrors?
Not now that you've
now that I've worked
thought.
it. Yeah. You see, Ruth got it out of me.
Yeah, you would defend against this.
That's what I'm banking on. I don't want to cry in the worst way on TV ever.
Oh, that would be so great.
Because you have, goofed on everybody who's ever done it.
That's why it'd be so great if you cried.
Jimmy Kimmel would run that.
I know.
Oh, he would. Yeah, absolutely.
That would be hysterical.
I was thinking of having, maybe Ed Bradley and a bunch of black guys beat me up for all time's sake while I'm there.
Why don't you take a punch, Ed?
Yeah, go ahead. Hit me in the face. I've experienced that.
Just give Ed your lunch money at the beginning of the piece.
And your pants.
Yeah.
Sneakers.
Just undress and give him everything.
Yeah, I was almost undressed in the middle of a class.
That's funny.
I tried to take my pants off me.
I remember.
Maybe Ed could rip the pants off.
When I said that, I was like, was that Howard's story? Yes, it was.
Wouldn't it be so much funnier if 60 Minutes did reenactments of me getting my pants?
Yes, some little kid.
Yeah, they need to be a little more hard copy.
Yes, that's who used to do the reenactment.
Yes, I put some makeup on for this. And, not a lot of makeup, just a little pancake.
Now, are you going to do this again when you sit down with Ed?
Oh, I'm bringing my hair person. I'm bringing... And I said to Tony, I was plotting this out. I go, listen, I don't want 60 Minutes to see that I have a hair person. I want to look like I'm just like...
This is how I look.
Like I'm a man of the people.
Sissy.
So she says, well, we could hide in a room. She goes, but I think when you sit down with Ed Bradley, I should be there. Well, he's got people putting him together.
Right. She wants to, between every break, she wants to run in and adjust you.
But then I could see, 60 Minutes going. He says he's a man of the people, but here he is with his hairstylist. I'm just trying to,
Doesn't every man have a...
Yeah, I don't want that. Here he is getting makeup like a gay.
The name of the piece is Howard Stern some sort of fruit?
Howard Stern is gay. But you can't tell 60 Minutes what to do. They're 60 Minutes.
They'll find out the truth anyway.
Yeah. It's just
but you also can't just go out there without makeup and, those harsh lights bearing down on you.
Like I even called Ralph last night. I said, listen, man, I'm out till 7:30 tonight working on the channel and doing all kinds of stuff. My kid. I said, go into my closet, pick out an outfit that makes me look like I just threw it together, but still looks right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And gives you a look.
See what I'm doing? Like this 3 layers that I'm wearing here. There's a shirt on top of a shirt on top of a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put that together. That's sophisticated. This looks like I don't really dress up for the show, but I do look...
It looks like you don't care, but a lot of care went into it.
That was his mission.
Okay.
And now look at me. I look like I don't care, but this is the best I could possibly look. Now I'm working on when I sit down with that Bradley, what do I wear?
Right. That's a tough one.
Maybe I'll wear a cowboy hat like Imus.
Yeah, get your...
I'll pretend I'm a cowboy.
Get your chaps out.
Let me see that guy do some actual... Let me see him actually do ranch work, and then he has a right to wear a cowboy hat.
Did they do the whole thing? I hope they didn't do Amos on horseback.
Oh, please. He somehow bamboozled them into treating him like he was actually important to the industry. The guy's got a 2-share.
Yeah, he got a nice piece from 60 Minutes.
Oh, yeah, and he's 19th in the ratings. He's nobody.
But you don't have any hobbies to take people to?
I'm thinking of making up some.
Like what?
Well, I volunteer at the Cerebral Palsy Center. You know that, don't you? Can you get that into the piece?
Oh, my God.
Where I help you?
Yeah, what you don't see when Howard is off the air is how he visits hospitals.
And I bowl with my engineer, Scott, because I feel bad for him. I love to bowl.
Are they interviewing some of your friends? Have they done that?
I don't really have any. You know, that's my friend. Like, you'll be interviewed and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but I meant, like, you know, the guys you hang out with.
I mean, I suggested a few names, but
yeah,
they're all degenerates.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Who could you put in from that group?
All broken men that don't really do anything important. None of them volunteer with you.
Shallow.
Shallow. Not one person works in a soup kitchen. Nobody famous. I don't have any good.
Shallow, materialistic.
Yeah.
Ralph. He's a charity case.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Isn't there something going on with you and Ed Bradley?
Me and Ed Bradley? What are you talking about?
Somebody told me something about you and Ed Bradley.
I told you yesterday that we had a Pilates instructor in common.
I had heard that you met him somewhere.
I used to see him almost 3 times a week.
And he said to you, you know what? She doesn't seem so bad.
I told you the story yesterday.
All right.
I said that he said to my Pilates instructor, she seems like a nice lady. Like, how could she be nice? She works with that guy.
I'm already feeling the wind up and the hardball being thrown at my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it was. I was like, and my instructor said, well, she is nice.
Yeah, but she works with Satan.
He couldn't even believe his own assumption, his own assessment that I was nice.
She works with Satan.
How could she work with him? And I don't know if that's an exact quote, but it was sort of that feeling.
Hey, Bobo, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing there, Howard? Bobo?
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. What is the talk show circuit that you plan to do for your rival band?
What?
He said the following.
Oh.
That's all. He asked me, what is the talk show circuit you plan to do?
Oh, like your tour, your publicity tour?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff, but...
you don't want to announce?
Well, no. I mean, as I figure it out, I'll do it. I am going to go on Letterman, though, on the 17th.
November 17th.
Hey, how much is Jay will start the wine when you do Dave and not him?
Particularly good connection today, Bobo.
Yeah, excellent.
I'm calling from space.
That combined with the stellar grammar.
I only wish you were here so 60 Minutes could see your toupee and they could do a piece on it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The question a lot of people have been asking me is, are you going to do Leno? I mean, is that...
Well, we heard Leno's comments the other day.
Right, but you never know. I mean...
Leno's not asking.
For the ratings, you'd have to be on the heartbeat.
I think I
don't know, man.
I just said Howard will have to make the call.
You might be the first person he'll ever publicly hate.
Yeah, well, good. I'd be proud of that.
I like everybody.
Would I go on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird.
It would be weird on 100 levels.
Yeah.
He'd be guaranteed beating Letterman that night. What do you think he'll say? Come on. Of course
I don't think he would say no. I think that Howard would have to call to say, I want to do it.
Hey, whenever I go on Letterman, that's the only time Letterman beats Leno in the ratings.
But how do you go...
Exactly.
So maybe he'd want that.
How do you go on Leno and sit next to him and not tell him what you think of him?
Oh, I would tell him what I think of him.
That's why it would be a great show.
During the break, right on camera. What am I going to do? I don't talk to him in the break.
So would Jay put you on to have you say, hey, dude, you stole Jay?
Dude, I went on Leno once and brought 2 girls out with me. Leno walked off his own show and left me sitting on the couch.
Right, I remember that, right.
But not like as a bit. He was angry and goes, that's it, I can't do this, and walked out and left me on a couch with two chicks and Siskel and Ebert.
Do you think if you unloaded on him this time that he'd hit you?
No. Would he
or would he run away again?
He won't hit me.
But would he
although he could probably kick my ass.
He's a runner?
Right. Would he engage you in an argument, or would he just let you pummel him? You know, you'd go, Jay, listen, you stole Jay Walker. No, I didn't. Or do you think he'd try to sort of back and say, listen?
I don't know exactly what I would do. You know, I mean, if the guy has me on his show, I would be honest about my feelings about him. I'd say to him, listen, I'm using you for your audience.
Right. You know, I don't really have...
I'm here to promote my satellite radio.
Any respect for you, but I need your privilege.
Yeah. I don't think I'd feel comfortable being on the show without telling the audience that I have no respect for you. I think you're a tool. And let's go on from there.
Stumbling material.
So why don't you just shut up and I'll just promote?
Yeah, why don't you let me just do an infomercial?
Really, where do you go from there?
Well, in fact, I'd like to bring somebody else out to interview me, if you don't mind.
I think it's best to the jaywalking and all the other bits you stole.
Well, why can't I hang up on you? Your phone connection's horrible.
Oh, man, come on, don't hang up.
Are you going to do something that's like suppressed, that's like really outrageous, like, I don't know, like, are you going to go on Oprah or The View or something like that?
No. I mean, I would. I don't think Oprah would have me on.
Why not?
I don't know.
How about you sit in for Star Jones, because Star Jones won't be on The View that day.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some things, but don't forget, I got this radio show going on right now. I mean, I've agreed to do like 10 things and a lot of magazine stuff and that kind of thing, and a lot of newspaper and all that. But I don't have a whole lot of time right now. Did you hear Channel 100 News last night?
Yes, I did.
Was it not great?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that's in its infant.
Doing an FME category called Best Sal Story because he's involved in so much stuff.
But they don't know.
It's usually him by himself at a booth.
Exactly. So he goes to Cleveland this weekend with Richard and Craig Gass to do a show, right?
Okay.
They do their show. They go out. They hit a couple of bars. It's getting so late and their flight's so early that they get to the point where they're like, you know what? Let's just stay up all night, okay?
Okay.
So Sal and Richard go back to Richard's room. They're supposed to stay up all night. Richard falls asleep. Sal suddenly decides that he has to take care of business, okay? And there's nothing around for him to clean up when he's finished taking care of business. I'm trying to be as...
Where is this, in a hotel?
In a hotel room.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Are you in the same room?
Yes.
Yeah, well...
And you're sleeping in the same bed?
We're getting on a plane for 5 a.m. So Richard goes, hey, why don't we just stay together and awake on my bed? So I go, okay. So we're laying in the bed together, and we were supposed to stay awake, but Richard passed out.
Well, we stayed up late because there was a tour bus.
Dude, wait a second. And you decide at that moment you have to pleasure yourself? You are the gayest mother effer on the planet.
Hold on.
A guy is laying in bed with you?
Okay, I can explain.
Dude, you know what? Divorce your wife, marry him. Because he's gay and you're gay.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, Richard is always suggesting that he sleep with Sal.
And I said, well, it was we didn't want to miss our
And
flight.
Sal's always accepting it.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I said yes. I said okay, and...
Sounds
you know what's
easy
funny?
to,
Greg Gass came with us, too. So Greg Gass pulls up a chair and starts telling us jokes, and we both passed out.
So wait a second. You pleasured yourself in the room with a guy in bed with you.
This is what happened. So Richard's asleep. He's turned over. It's 4:45.
Is he nude?
No. And I'm not nude either. We're laying in our jeans.
It's funny, too, because the lights were still on. He might have been looking at me.
And that's what happened. And to my left was Richard's DVDs. So I start looking at the back because they show everything. And I said, what the hell? Did my business.
In bed, laying next to him.
Yeah, but I turned to the...
Oh, dude. I don't, man, really, what the hell is wrong with you?
I was drunk. I was tired.
How could you ever pleasure yourself with a man in the bed with you?
I looked the other way. I was looking at the other wall. So
it's the
Why
same
would you
room.
even think of it?
Dude, a guy's laying next to you.
I was really drunk.
I mean, you're not even ashamed? Like, what if he woke up and saw you doing it?
He would have probably enjoyed it. Oh, I just took it out. Bed, I'm tired.
You can do that?
Yeah, no problem.
That would annoy me.
2 seconds, dude.
With the zipper involved?
Sal won't be done in seconds.
He won't be stopped. He won't be denied.
So, my button shirt is off.
Let me take over here because
I can do it without.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
My button shirt's off, and I'm like, I'm looking at my hands, and what do I do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a big mess. Okay.
Big mess. So I just grabbed my shirt off the floor, which is laying by the side of the bed, and I clean up my hands. I roll the shirt in a ball, and I throw it on the floor. I totally forgot about this. I had no intentions of bringing the shirt home. I call up Craig Gass because I forgot some stuff in the bathroom, in my room, which was connected to Richard. So Craig calls me back, goes, hey, got good news, dude. Don't worry.
Wait a second. You had connecting rooms, and you're still sleeping in the bed with him, and you can't go into your own room and pleasure yourself?
Because it was...
Dude, there's something really going on.
It didn't feel like walking.
You think subconsciously he wants to get caught.
I'm going to go one step further. Why connecting rooms?
I don't know. They just put us that way.
But why would he be... if I want to pleasure myself,
I'm with you.
I'm like, hey, I'll go over to my room.
Yeah, sure.
Or even in the bathroom.
Howard.
Like in the bathroom.
It excited you to be near Richard.
I think so. No, it didn't. Not at all. Not one bit.
I'm flattered.
Tell me why.
I was woozy. I was drunk. The DVDs were... He had a stack of DVDs on a nightstand. I just started grabbing them and looking at the back, and I said, what the hell? It'll take me 3 seconds. I face the other way. I do my business. I clean up. My shirt's all filthy. I roll it in a ball. I drop it on the floor. Craig Gass calls. He goes, hey, I got your toothpaste. I got your deodorant. He goes, and, dude, I also got your shirt in Rich's room, so don't worry about it. And bring it. And he doesn't have any idea. So right now... Craig Gass has my
suitcase.
It's in his suitcase.
We gotta call him and tell him.
He called me.
Somebody warned
He called me like he did the biggest favor. He said, dude, I found your shirt in Richard's room. I got that too.
He's got his suitcase has that shirt right now.
Yep.
We gotta call him and tell him that Sal doesn't remember the shirt and he needs him to describe it. So could he take it out of the suitcase and hold it up and describe it?
The shirt's crunchy for some
Craig
reason.
right now? We gotta
I don't know. I can find him, but...
Find him. Let's put him on the air and tell him.
I'll look for him.
Just have him touch it a little bit more.
Dude,
I'm even creeped out doing... Like last night I had to do that while Beth was next to me.
And at least she's a girl.
Was she asleep?
Well, here's what happened. I'm not going to go into it, but...
Got interrupted?
Yeah. So, I'm laying down at night, and we're watching TV. I'm watching 60 Minutes, which was real good last night.
Yeah, it was. I saw 60 Minutes.
I didn't see the Derek Jeter piece yet. I taped it, though.
It made me like Derek Jeter. I had never liked him. He's a good guy.
Well, anyway, I'm laying there, and, like, I'm talking to her, and I go, my nads are blue, So, she could care less. So I go, hey, let's...
Did they literally turn blue? Or?
Oh.
No, but they hurt. And I was just
Richard.
hey, you know, I want to ask you. And she was like, you could just tell she was so not into it. She goes, no, tomorrow or something.
Tomorrow. Now's the time.
Yeah, like I need it now, kind of. And then I said, you know what? It's really hot in here. I'm going to sleep tonight. And I pulled my underpants off and my shirt. I'm laying there completely nude. And I'm thinking, I don't know.
You're thinking she's going to be turned on.
Yeah, like the lights are low, and I'm thinking, and I'm all thin, and like, you know, and I'm even like, you know, like I'm like putting one leg up because I'm thinking I look
You're
good.
posing.
What are you modeling?
Yeah, I'm like, and then I start rubbing into her, and I go, "You should sleep nude," and she's just like, no, I don't want to be nude right now. And then all of a sudden I realize she's asleep, and I go, "Well, that's it. I'm going to pleasure myself." She goes, "Okay."
You're trying to upset her.
So nothing. So I said, you know what? I really should go through with this, even though I'm embarrassed. I really should go through with it because I'll never get to sleep. I was completely charged up. And I did it. I was able to lay there.
The whole thing.
Yeah, and I think, because this morning she wakes up and goes, hey, am I imagining this? Did I kind of go to sleep with you pleasuring yourself?
That was a dream.
And I go, yeah. She goes, did you finish? I go, yeah, I did. That's right. Like angry.
Good for you.
Defiant.
And I cleaned it off on your pillowcase.
You showed her.
You showed her.
You know, I found out from women, apparently when you're in the mood and they're not, the rubbing up against them, that doesn't work.
Oh, yeah?
It just never works.
I thought it would.
Yeah, I used to think it would work.
Well, I kept taking... this is a story better on air, but I took myself and kept kind of smacking her with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Like on her leg.
That's
right.
awesome.
And I thought that would turn her on, and she goes, what is that? That's disgusting.
You're like a jockey.
I thought you meant in her face. So.
No.
Disgusting, Richard.
No, like on her butt.
That's awesome.
But at least she was female. My question to you is...
Yeah, she's female.
If you're out, you know, traveling with a bunch of guys...
Ain't gonna happen.
You all have individual rooms. I don't care how late it is, how much you've had to drink. Do you say,
please.
okay, I'm going to sleep in your room?
No. In fact, I got to tell you something. I mean, I was in college for 4 years. I had 2 male roommates in college with me. I didn't pleasure myself for 4 years.
Right.
Because I wasn't going to do that in front of a dude. Not even in the same room with a dude.
Not in the bathroom?
No. Not with dudes around.
I was saying that Howard and I and Artie, probably like 3 of the horniest guys I know, would never, ever do what you just described.
In a bed with a man?
If you're in bed,
I had no intentions of staying in Richard's room.
I don't care what you did. You pleasured yourself laying in bed next to Richard.
I was too tired. I'm just lazy. It was laziness.
That's first of all, it's disgusting.
Your room was right through a door.
Yeah. I would have gone to another floor.
But I was so tired that I didn't even get up for tissues. I grabbed my shirt. I used my shirt.
Can I admit?
Dude, I don't even know.
Can I admit something?
You were awake.
No.
That'd be wrong.
I had a similar thing happen one time because I was in a band and we had to share a hotel room. And I shared it with another guy in the band. And I was, like, taking care of myself in the bed. And he walked in and didn't know I was doing that. But then he laid down in the bed, and I wanted to keep going, so I had to do that. I had to end up finishing with the guy next to me. I waited till he went to sleep.
Well, you're in bed with more guys, man.
He's always sleeping with men.
Howard, you should have seen right out of the tour bus, Rich goes, hey, we only got 1 hour to go. Why don't we all come back and stay in my room?
You know what's great? Richard's great at getting guys in the bed. It's those chicks that he has trouble getting in the bed.
He can't make a move with the women.
I know. I tried Saturday. This girl bought me a shot. And
couldn't you say, hey, there's only an hour until I go to sleep. Let's all go back to the bed, meaning you and the girl. That's Sal.
I tried.
Sally's comfortable with.
I was hitting on this chick at a strip club Saturday night, and then I hear this voice from down the hall, hey, stop hitting on my wife. And it ended up being some guy's wife, unfortunately. She was hot.
You want to have some good fun? Here's Richard's father, Richard's hillbilly father, calling him on his answering machine again. This is a new one.
I love his messages.
Yeah, these are great. This is Richard's dad. It's just a whole nother world down there in Kansas.
Yeah,
you know what
happened this time? Because he's always updating Richard on what's going on.
Well, you won't even know what's going on. Like, you'll listen to this and go, I don't understand what's going on.
It's in code.
Rich, this is your dad. I thought I'd call you. I got back from catching bullheads for fish bait. Them old flatheads, they like them bullheads, and had found another baby chick in the yard. Had to take it to its mother. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Lots going on this week.
Baby chicken, flathead.
Bullheads and flatheads.
Do you know what those are?
You should have called him back. Hey, Dad, this weekend Sal laid next to me and pleasured himself while I slept.
Yeah, do you tell him what you're doing?
No, I don't leave any messages with them.
Hey, Dad, this is Richard. Out here in New York, Sal, my new friend, was in the bed and pleasured himself and then put his dirty shirt in Craig Gass's suitcase.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
See you later.
While you were gathering bullheads, I had another experiment.
Talk to you later.
In the big city.
You know Richard's dad skins raccoons?
No.
Yeah, and he sells the fur to the fur people, and he sells the meat to black people.
Does he?
Yeah. He goes to ghettos and sells the meat.
Is that right?
That's part of how he makes, because they're really poor. Their house, I remember their house cost $20,000.
Right.
When? Back in the 80s?
In the 80s, yeah.
That's all right. My dad's house cost $14,000. But
That was in 1961.
And my dad only made...
It's still worth $14,000. That's the amazing thing. My parents really know how to pick real estate.
Well, my dad, he's retired, and they don't make much money still, so they hunt and they fish because that's how they eat.
Right.
I mean, they don't really buy groceries or anything. Last night I called, and he was eating some flathead that he had caught, some catfish.
What's a bullhead, though?
That's another type. It's a small catfish that the big catfish
bullhead to catch the flathead.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Isn't raccoon like sort of like a
rabid?
Yeah, don't they have like a lot of diseases?
Yeah, but
you feed them to the black people.
Well, he's
girls for white people.
Here's some rabid coon meat.
Black people. Kansas City.
Come here and bite this. If you don't go crazy, it means it's good.
So your dad skins coons and
now the fur goes
Sometimes he'll throw a possum in there just to fool him.
He makes money off the fur. That's kind of how he makes his living now, is from hunting.
What do you do with raccoon fur? Like, what is it used for?
Coats.
Yeah, coats and things like. And I know.
Have you ever seen anybody with a raccoon coat?
Yeah, raccoon coat.
Jackie Gleason.
Remember Jackie Gleason?
And I know people are going to go crazy, especially in the city. I know how.
No, I don't think so, because people don't like raccoons.
Exactly.
Oh well, I know. Like these days, that's kind of a weird subject, but that's in Kansas, and that's how.
You mean the fur thing?
Yeah.
Hey, when you're starving, you kill whatever you want.
Yeah.
And he uses the raccoon feet to pleasure himself with.
So he takes all the meat, and what does he go? Where do the black people live?
We used to eat it, actually, but it's so disgusting taste. And my mom used to make barbecued raccoon. But none of the kids would eat it.
Good recipe for raccoon.
No, you can't make it taste good no matter what.
Hey, I heard Sal's shirt is available. Maybe someone will eat that.
Hey, what else? Have you ever eaten rabbit?
Yeah, rabbit and squirrel.
You eat squirrel?
You ate a squirrel? How's that taste?
Terrible.
Really?
My dad loves it, though. My mom and dad love it.
Your dad will go out back and shoot a squirrel and eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What else have you eaten that's a weird animal?
Man.
Snapping turtle. And
pigeon.
Possum.
Your dad finds a turtle and eats it?
Yeah.
Wow, how does he do that? Like, how does he kill it?
He boils it.
He don't kill it.
He catches a lot of...
Who said anything about killing it? He eats it.
How do you prepare a turtle to death? I mean, what do you do to it?
Well, a lot of them he catches on limb lines. He ties these lines to a limb that's hanging over the river and puts fish on it, and turtles will come by and bite it. and get hooked.
And then he puts him in a small turtle electric chair.
No, right, but then how do you kill him? You cracked it.
I never saw him do it because I always thought it was gross.
How big are these turtles?
Yeah, he cracks their shell. Oh, they're huge.
So then they step on the tail and then they cut off their heads, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I was never really into that kind of stuff. That was a different world for me, too.
And he eats the turtles?
Mm-hmm. Turtle isn't actually as bad as raccoon and squirrel and all that.
A good day in Richard's house is turtle. A good day in Richard's house is turtle. No raccoon this week, Richard.
Dad caught a turtle for dinner.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Heck, you put some sauce on it, it's a little game.
One time we got real lucky, an Amway salesman came. Oh, I shouldn't talk about that.
That poor turtle, man.
But you'll also hunt deer and that sort of thing.
Yeah, my dad
you like
does,
deer meat, right?
That's a treat. Yeah.
But deer over raccoon seems like a slam dunk.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if in the ghettos, like when Richard's father comes to town, it's like the ice cream man, you know? Oh, here comes the raccoon man. We're going to eat today.
What kind of bell does he put on the raccoon?
What do you sell the black people? How much does it cost for a pound of raccoon meat?
Well, for a full raccoon, it's like $2.
How much?
We're going to eat tonight.
Well, how much is a raccoon, my man?
And he just puts them in his pickup truck and drives
$2. Is it worth driving with a tank of gas?
Well, he saves them up. He puts them in the freezer and
that's frozen.
That's sanitary.
Frozen raccoon meat.
We like it fresh.
And then he drives.
Hey, you white man, don't you be slipping me no squirrel.
He's the Colonel Sanders of coon meat.
And once you start making coon burgers and stuff, franchise.
He could have a whole thing going on. The new McDonald's.
Should open a restaurant.
No kidding, man. Like, what about, seriously, I thought raccoons have like 80% rabies.
They probably do, but I guess when you cook it, it cooks out the rabies.
It cooks it out.
Cook it until the rabies.
This is Donnie to Christie.
Can't you pound that meat and like chop it up and make burgers?
Yeah. Well, you can make like almost like roast beef type burgers out of it.
Yeah. And that's not good.
Sushi.
No, it's horrible.
Put ketchup on it and on a bun.
Well, my mom puts barbecue sauce all over.
Tastes like chicken.
Good news, Richard. We got rats.
We're going to eat good tonight, Mom.
Feast or famine.
Ever eat a rat?
No, not a rat.
I draw the line at rats.
That's
squirrel is a rat, man.
Yeah, it's a rat with a big tail.
I know. I don't see how people eat this.
You ate it.
But you ate it.
I tried it. I didn't eat it on a regular basis.
Would your mom like serve like corn and squirrel?
Yeah, like cornbread and squirrel.
Collard greens and squirrel.
She had special squirrel recipes.
And you know what? People like that always do a blessing. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for this squirrel. And I'm like, you know what?
Be,
but
really
squirrel's not
pissed
thanking
off.
Jesus.
Jesus ain't providing that good, man. Big goddamn squirrel.
They really eat like that, like they did on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah,
like possum,
possum and vittles and squirrels.
You know what I had last time I was in Kansas? I had
chipmunk meatballs.
Well, close. It was some sort of balls. It was Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, I know what that is.
Bull testicles.
You ate that?
Mm-hmm. They're actually really, really good. I had them at a bar. They had a big bull testicle feed.
That was actually attached to the bouncer, Richard, at the bar.
I was going to say, we know you like testicles.
Damn. You got to be crapping me, man. Man, when you eat a raccoon, that is nasty. You got to be real hungry for that.
I know.
You ever go, I'll skip dinner tonight.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Your dad, what does your dad make a year, would you say?
Oh,
when he cleared 20 grand?
When he was on the road, not when he was on the railroad, he was making $12 an hour.
Yeah, but we're talking about now.
He's the raccoon.
He's probably making less now.
What could he make? Like, what do you think he makes a year? Did you ever ask him?
No.
Hey, Dad, what do you earn a year that we're eating turtles?
Well, he's just trying to supplement his retirement, right?
If he sells
retirement.
If he sells 20 raccoons a week, that's $40.
I know.
It don't cost much to live in Kansas, though. I mean, their house is paid for.
But, dude, how many raccoons can he sell to black people in a week?
Well, he probably goes about...
raccoons goes into 2 black people 25 times.
How many raccoons, can feed... could one healthy raccoon feed a family of 4? For a meal?
Yeah, probably a couple meals.
And are there that many raccoons in Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
So
there's
how do you catch
a lot of them. He just goes out with the coon dogs and walks around until the coon dogs find one.
And he shoots it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something. You make a point. If he sold a truck full of raccoons, he's made $40 and gas costs more.
Yeah.
See, but the Klan pays him $1,000 a week to kill all the black people with raccoon meat.
What does he have, like regular customers? Like he pulls up to their house and, hey, black people, come get your coon meat.
I think he goes to real bad parts of town and he just knows, like, spots to
White
go.
people won't eat that stuff?
Do they know they're eating raccoon?
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
They love it. This is good raccoon.
But I think he only
has a salt and pepper. We're going to spice up this coon tonight.
How do the black people prepare the coon?
Oh, that I don't know.
Do they fry it or grill it?
They must fry it.
Probably fry it, yeah.
Fry it.
Raccoon
tartar.
They might even spin it like the pigs, you know.
Yeah, like on a spit?
Rotisserie coon.
Wait a second. When your dad kills a raccoon, is it like he skins it, but is it like it's not cut into steaks? It's like an animal?
No, it's on the bone.
It's a whole animal.
It's on the bone.
Yeah.
That's
great.
I couldn't eat that on the bone.
With the head attached too?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't eat it off the bone.
Well, if it were a steak of some sort, I could pretend it's something else.
Well, I mean, that's how he sells it. They probably take the meat off. Or
they
something.
strip it and stuff.
Yeah.
They fillet it.
Thanksgiving's going to be a hoot in the ghetto.
We got to go down to your place, man.
That's why I got out of there when I was 18. That's a little too much for me. There.
Yeah, that's heavy stuff, man.
Yeah.
What do you do now when you go home? You're suspicious of everything they try to serve you, aren't you?
Yeah, I gotta test it. Yeah.
Hey, where's Grandma?
We just ate her. Man, we got them gator heads out in the backyard.
Rich, this is your dad. I thought I'd call you.
Here's the head of the family.
Oh, yeah.
Got back from catching bullheads for fish bait. Them old flatheads, they like them bullheads. And had found another baby chick in the yard. Had to take it to its mother. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.
What's he doing with these phone calls? It must cost him a fortune to call you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to sell like 80 raccoons for one phone call.
Well, he keeps it short, it seems, to the point.
He gets right to the point. Yeah.
The thing that cracks me up is he's always saving these chickens and
eating raccoons.
Eating raccoon and squirrel.
Maybe kill a few of the chickens.
Yeah, the chickens are their pets. They don't eat those usually.
Hey, Mark, you're on the air.
Cannibalism.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, how come Sal ended up pleasuring himself? He left with a girl.
Okay. Paul, you're on the air.
Yeah, his father probably made most of the money on the pelts from the raccoon. That's what he gets the money from. He probably gets $40 for each of the pelts.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, he makes pretty good money off that. I think that's why he, like when you were talking about gas, it costs more than gas. He would also go up there to sell the pelts.
So it's the same trip.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
King of all Japs, you're on the air.
Hey, Hal, what's up, dude?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I love your stories, but earlier when you were talking about, the private on the legs part, whipping, it was cut up, dude.
Yeah, well, we got, I think, 3 months now, and believe me.
I mean, you got great stories, and it just doesn't make sense.
Dude, half the stories...
And it's really depressing.
Half the topics I want to talk about on the air, I just don't even go to, because I know I can't tell them in a clean way. It's all going to change. It's all going to be different in 3 months.
I mean,
we're almost there.
when I heard you, like, when you first came here, you were great. It was funny. Now it's like... It's really depressing, but I can't wait to go to
Yes.
and watch you there, brother.
Brother, we got 2 whole channels going up devoted to the show and our sensibilities. It's going to be our own friggin' universe, brother.
I'm going to love it, bro.
I can't even tell you. I mean, I just can't even tell you how excited I am. I just got to get out of here. It's time.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's time to end this. I'm free.
Know what?
After the second week in December, we're gone.
We're going to be on by the time Rich is ready to have full-blown sex with a man.
Yeah, it's going to get really good because he's going to be having that on the air, I think.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Maybe one day, could I get on your show and do a show like on 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱? I mean,
no, I don't know what that means. Ask the Jap. Why do you have to why do you have to burst my perfect bubble?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Something else that my dad does that's a real adventure is he sets these limb lines in the river and puts, like bullhead and other little fish on them. And he comes back the next day with the boat and goes down the river and sees what's on the line. And when I was a little kid, it was fascinating because you see these limbs move up and down and something's on there and you don't know what the hell you're going to pull up.
Hey, we caught 3 black people. What?
Ain't a revenuer.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, the IRS is now fighting about this lucrative fur trade.
Why doesn't your dad grow pot? A lot of these farmers are like hillbillies are growing pot. Man.
Yeah, it's big in Kansas.
Yeah.
We got into the crystal meth business. Finally built a lab.
Hello, Richard. We blew up the trailer.
We built a lab in the barn.
Yeah, out by the chicken.
Yeah, by the Geeters. Okay.
Boy, those blacks love crystal meth as well.
That and coon meat.
Yeah, we take the raccoons and the crystal meth.
Right, let's go to Kenny. Kenny, you're on the air.
Good morning. 2 quick things, please. One regarding Fred's dad. About 5 years ago, my dad had a very long, protracted, unfortunate death. And I got to say, this show got me through in a big way. It was the only bright spot in a pretty dark year. So thanks to all of you. Sorry about Fred.
All right. Thank you for those kind words.
Thanks for all that you guys do. And I'm with you in the next move, too.
Thanks. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
No, I'm ready for it. And as much to stick it to Clear Channel as for the show.
Oh, you don't even know.
I'm so glad. If any rating company ever calls to ask me what I'm listening to, you know what I'm going to say. The other thing that I want... I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'll be saying it not quite that way.
All right.
The other thing I wanted to say, with regard to John Popper's version of the Beetlejuice song...
Yes.
It borrows far too heavily, especially once the background singing starts, and I wish he'd play them side by side to the Beatles' You Won't See Me. It rips it off.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, I thought it was a great version. I'll tell you, hey, speaking of Beetlejuice, maybe I'll go into the commercials with this. Beetlejuice's follow-up hit single, I Don't Know?
Yes.
I know. Beetle.
I don't know.
That's the official name of that tune?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
So Leslie West, the legendary guitarist from Mountain, took the song and added a lead track to it.
Oh, cool.
Some guitar work on it, and it's fabulous. So,
a little bit of backup vocals at the end, too. It's awesome.
One last thing, Howard.
Yes.
George Bush is a war criminal, a traitor, and should be in jail.
Well, I just want George Bush to get his cheap gasoline now that we've invaded Iraq.
If he's going to be a criminal...
That's never been the plan. Howard, that's never been the plan.
I know, but be a criminal for us.
Yeah, usually there's some advantages to being a criminal.
Howard, the plan was to transfer our money via inflated gas prices to their friends and cronies. They were never going to invade to make it cheap for us, just more profitable for them, and bleed us dry.
Read Rolling Stone this month. What a scathing article on the environment and what's going on in the administration, undoing all of Ronald Reagan's pushes to save America and save our lands. Really, it's depressing to read, but what can I tell you? Beetlejuice, I don't know, with Leslie West. I thought maybe people would enjoy this. This is my favorite Beetlejuice song, by the way. I love this one. Yeah. I love the chorus where he goes...
I look like a kango.
I look like a kango.
Waited on the hango.
Waited on the hango.
I look like a kango.
But I'm not a gigolo.
But I look like a gigolo.
But I look like a gigolo.
Gigolo, yeah.
And Leslie West, the combination is just powerful. Here we go, Beetlejuice! What a hit song is this. Great singing, too. Everybody! I don't know. Check this out now. Yeah!
Hi, this is Willie Nelson. Just got through talking to Howard Stern. We had a great time, and looking forward to being on his show anytime. So, Howard, thanks a lot. We had some fun.
Yeah. I bet you old Willie's eating some coon meat. You know?
Willie?
Yeah. Willie Nelson.
Oh.
You got to listen to the show. Over there. You know, I'm listening to this press conference that Ronnie the limo driver had and Lonnie from Scores.
They did have it on tape.
Yeah, I'm just imagining, like, I mean, I don't know what press was there, but I can't imagine the look of stunned reactions from the press. I mean, they're probably like, what kind of press conference is this? It's the greatest. You have to see Ronnie in action.
Is this even worthy of any kind of... so Scores open.
Have you seen Ronnie quoted anywhere after his press conference?
Not at all.
No. It's wild.
And that they introduced him is amazing to me.
Somebody said, well, what do you think's really going on? I said, it's very simple. Ronnie works with us, and they've given the red carpet treatment.
He can't get to you. You're not going to hang there and do all the stuff. So right. Ronnie is the spokesperson.
Yeah, when Ronnie has latched onto Scores like a barnacle on the bottom of a boat.
Absolutely. He's like a mascot.
He's our ambassador to Scores.
Yeah, so he's there like all the time. Lonnie likes it because Ronnie gets on the air about Scores. And
he's the self-appointed ambassador.
Yeah. Someone said, well, we have a theory about it. Lonnie's lonely, and he likes a friend there. I go, hey, guys, wake up. Snap out of your coma.
Lonnie could care less.
Lonnie doesn't care. Lonnie ain't lonely.
And he can pick up a friend anytime he wants.
Right. He's got the most friends out of anybody. And Ronnie goes over there and, you know, takes advantage of the hospitality offered.
He thinks he's loved, though. That's what I love about it.
Because when you hear Ronnie talk about scores at this press conference, you would think like he found a home, you know, like.
Yeah. This is his Cheers. You know how those guys used to hang out on TV at Cheers?
Yeah, listen to this.
This is Ronnie's Cheers.
Now, the best part is... This is Lonnie introducing Ronnie. It's funny. Ronnie's wife is Bonnie, and Ronnie's best friend is Lonnie. Yeah. So it's Lonnie, Ronnie, and Bonnie.
We're going to take you over to Scores Las Vegas, and you're going to see the greatest club ever built. And you're going to have a good time. And part of our fun concept is elegance, style, glamour.
Who from the press is there? Is it the New York Times? I don't think so.
I guess in Vegas, a new strip club, you know, of this caliber is big news.
But we also have Ronnie the limo driver, who's going to get everybody to drink and everybody to party. Ronnie, come on up here. There's Ronnie the limo driver, Howard Stern's right-hand man.
What were you... Right-hand man?
I didn't say that.
What are you wearing to the press conference? One of those tight knit shirts that show off your body?
Right.
He wears the tight sweater shirt. He's wearing one today.
Well, I saw when he was leaving that day, he was wearing his white one.
It's not tight.
It clings to your belly. Take off your jacket. Let Robin see.
Oh, here we go.
Look.
And now he's holding in his...
I'm not holding anything in. What the hell's wrong with you?
Look at his gut, and look at the sides there.
What are you... Gut?
Every bulge.
I lost 5 pounds. What are you talking about?
I mean, he even has, like, a phone on his belt.
Why, I can't carry a phone now?
But that's under the sweater, too.
Yeah, and
what do you want me to do, stick it on my rear end?
The sweater bulges out by the phone.
Right, yeah, I can see the full outline of the phone under the sweater.
Give me a break.
All right, wait, so listen to the press conference.
I don't have a voice, I'm sorry, but I've been partying since I got here. That's how great this club is. We've been lucky enough to be associated with Scores. The people who run the company are fantastic. We have a great friendship. It's just a great place to get drunk, to get nuts, to lose your voice. You guys better all come tonight because you don't know what you miss if you don't. We're gonna make you crazy tonight. I mean, we were there last night. We didn't get in until 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm telling you guys, you just gotta be there. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't get this emotional about anything.
I know, he's almost in tears.
No, it's my voice is gone.
Like Mike Schmidt.
Yeah, right? Like a guy retiring from baseball.
These people know how to run an operation. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do. Dennis owns a club in Chicago. I've been to every opening of every club. And
wow.
He's got some record going.
Yeah. I've been to every opening of Scores.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio with 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
They just get better and better and better. So have a great time tonight, and you better be on that bus because I'm going to be looking for you and have a drink with you. We're going to do some shots. Yeah. We're going to get crazy.
Hey, there's a treat. I get on a bus and I get to have shots with Ronnie the limo driver.
Well, I've never heard a press conference where they say, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to get drunk.
This guy, when he talks about sports, like he found a life, like he found a purpose.
I'm home.
I'm home now.
What's your problem?
I thank God that dream came true.
I was just yelling at Doug Goodstein during the commercials.
Why?
He came in. Well, Doug's the new executive producer of our new television show.
Yeah, Doug has a certain swagger about him now.
Yeah. Our new television show premieres on In Demand when? I don't even know.
Yeah, when is the start of that?
When does that show start? I know Satellite starts January 9th.
Yeah, it actually starts in mid-November. There's what we're calling a soft launch.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
So the whole channel will be up?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the whole library will be uncensored?
We're absolutely uncensored.
And you're going to have that ready by November?
Yes. It's going to kill me, but I will make it happen, yes.
What about all the other shows I'm talking about generating? Are you working on those?
Yeah, well, once we get this network up and running, we'll take it and we'll run with it with other stuff.
So I don't know.
You can't do everything at once,
Did you get my memo the other night?
About the pictures?
I know you're designing the new studio and it looks beautiful, but what about all our offices and everything? Like you're going to be shooting in there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we'll definitely take care of that. Yeah.
I see big, giant pictures of me all over.
It's all about you. That's it.
I did a photo shoot the other day. I was looking at the pictures. I said, I just want me.
Did you like the photo shoot results?
Are you kidding? I mean, yeah, it was fun, but I can't stay and look at the pictures of me, man. You know what I mean? It's like, gee, time has not been kind.
Oh, stop.
You look pretty good, though, when we did that shoot for In Demand. You look good. I saw some of the pictures. I got these, like, laugh lines in my face. I don't like it. I got to go get one of those facelifts.
Well, I saw a picture in one of the tabloids this week. And
did you see that?
Oh, my God. I know. He's not going to like that.
I was out running, and they took a picture of me.
That's not fair.
No. Hey, who cares? But, you know, who cares? Like someone said, does that bother you? And I go, no. I said, I mean, the audience knows what I look like.
But the thing is, why would they take a picture of you running?
To embarrass me.
That's it. That's exactly it. It's not fair. You wait for a guy. Nobody looks good when they've just finished running.
Did you have your hair?
It's not funny. I had my hair in the schmata. I mean, but I don't really care.
I mean, they were really goofing because he had on a pink T-shirt.
Yeah, they said they were showing my feminine side.
You must have looked cute.
No, I didn't look good at all. Okay, I said to Beth, boy, that's a bad picture.
Belly shirt? Was it a belly shirt, too?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I'm crazy. I'm nuts. Just got back from Vegas.
He just got off a plane.
Dude, I got to tell you something. You better get ready with this TV show. You should see what I'm planning over there.
I'm ready for you, bro. This is awesome. I have such a new, like I'm with you, too. There's just such a whole new sense of energy and excitement.
Doug sent me a clip, right? You got to hear. This is why I was yelling at him. So Doug sends me a clip, all right? And he goes, here's an example of what we can air on In Demand, stuff we never could air before. Remember the Jenna Jameson nude massage?
Yes.
We could never put that on the air. So he sends me the clip, and it still has the blurs in it. And he says to me, I want to put this up on the In Demand website so people can see what they're getting. So I go, cool. But you're going to take the blurs out, right? He goes, no, I can't take the blurs out on their website.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he's got the clip up there on In Demand as an example of what you can see on In Demand. But at the same point, it's blurred.
But the point is, you can see it without the blurs on In Demand.
Exactly. That is true.
You could look at it like it's a commercial.
It is a commercial. Right. That's what I was trying to explain to you. It's a commercial. It's a promotional commercial. This is what you're going to get with no blurs, no bleeps coming.
It was this clip even with the blurs, but I want to see it without the blurs.
You should see it without the blurs. I've seen it. And,
Jenna massages this guy's girlfriend. This guy had a couple of months left to live. Picture the guy's still alive, too.
Oh, I'm sure that was definitely a scam.
That rejuvenated him. This is better than rejuvenated.
This guy comes in with the girlfriend. She lays down on the ground. And Jenna's,
the girl was good looking, right?
Yeah, she was naked. Everyone's rubbing each other. And I go, wow.
Yeah, I remember that got very involved.
Yeah.
Dude, I got news for you.
Go ahead.
You tell these In Demand folks, they're going to need cameras 24 hours a day based on what I'm doing over there.
Okay.
Because this is going on all day.
Just takes time, money, and staff, so.
Well, get some staff, man. Tell them if they want, So is the clip up on In Demand?
It is.
How do you get, what is the In Demand website? Where is that?
The thing about the In Demand website that's great is I know there's a lot of people in the audience who don't understand exactly what On Demand is and if they can get it.
What is it, On Demand or In Demand we're going to?
Okay, here's the deal. In Demand is the provider. They provide a service called On Demand.
In Demand supplies On Demand.
Yes, I know. It's real.
You know what, man?
Real simple.
I signed a contract with these guys. I don't even know what they do. All I know is they said you're going to have a channel on cable, and you can put your whole library on there. You can do everything.
So, I mean, in simple terms, HBO produces The Sopranos. In Demand produces on-demand content.
So why don't they just call it In Demand?
I don't know. It makes your head spin. But it's In Demand Networks produces Howard Stern On Demand. All the information's on indemand.com. That's
their website?
They'll spell it all out. And
I've never even seen the website. How do you see that clip?
Once you go to the main page, it's like nothing but Howard. It's all about Howard, and then there'll be simple guides to take you to.
What picture do they use of me?
I think it was your publicity photo.
Man, they got to get some new artwork, man. That's what I did for Sirius. I did a whole photo shoot.
Yeah. Well, once we get those, I'm sure if we're allowed, we'll use them.
I don't know that you are.
Okay. Maybe you give me permission.
It's not up to me.
Okay.
I don't.
He doesn't own those pictures.
Maybe I do own those pictures, actually. I probably can give them to you. I don't know.
Well, make up your mind.
You know what, man? There's too much going on. I can't keep track of everything. Everybody get together and talk and make
spinning these days, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone's here to make my life easy.
I know. I feel bad every time I send you an email. I feel bad because I know what's going on.
Yeah, he writes me an email the other day. He goes,
I feel so bad. I'm just the messenger, though.
We shot the new opening for the In Demand show. Yeah. And want to show it to you with a new sample show that we put together, completely uncensored.
Nice.
So he goes, I need a half hour with who? Who do I have to meet with?
Stacey Gray, who's she's the senior vice president of marketing.
Yeah. Okay. So he goes, Stacey Gray and I'm reading this right now. I'm on the phone 24/7. I'm working my ass off getting these new channels up. I write Doug back. I go, Doug, I'm busy. Give me the goddamn tape. I don't have to sit there with Stacey and you and watch the tape.
I don't have time to watch television with people.
And I realize I'm so busy, I'm turning into a grouch.
Yes, you have been.
You are a grouch.
Oh, my God.
You're not nice.
I'm not nice. Yeah, I know, because you want...
No, I mean, dude, I get it. I really, every time I send an email, I'm like,
but I
regret the reply.
Yeah, but he's not saying it to piss you off.
No, it's all good stuff. These are good problems. We should all have these
You know what would make my life easy? You're the executive producer. You've got, and here's what I think you got to do.
Go ahead.
First of all, you've got, how many years of shows in the can already?
11, about 50,000 tapes.
50,000 tapes.
Yeah.
Take the 50,000 tapes, take off all the bars, and put those shows back.
Well,
it's a bigger job than that.
Don't be fooled by that, yeah. And again, it's not like we're just taking those E-shows and removing the bars and the curses. We are going to the raw tape. So even if you show every single E-show...
You're rebuilding each show.
Every show is completely different.
I was watching the show with Beetlejuice. Remember we had the carrot where the sun doesn't shine and the girl had to eat the carrot out of there?
Right.
Well, we ended up for E! having to take out everything. Not only blur it, but take out all the good shots.
You stand corrected. We never add that on E!
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Never even made it.
That never made it.
Oh.
That was insertion.
But that's what I was thinking.
I think that was what restricted that show.
Right. That even the E-shows were, you tried to cut them to get them on E!
Yeah.
And so you didn't select certain things.
A good example is, let's say a girl was in here in 10 minutes and there was some crazy stuff going on, just insane. If we were throwing stuff or just really bad stuff going on, we might
like
be able
the ring toss show?
Yeah, maybe anal...
whatever, go ahead. Yeah.
Tuchus ring toss? Okay, Tuchus ring toss. So if she was in here for 10 minutes doing Tuchus ring toss, we probably add 1 minute of that on E!
Right. So you go back and put the 15 minutes in.
Yeah, we go back to the raw tapes and we're putting...
That's a big job.
10 minutes equal 10 minutes.
And then what I told him he ought to do is go back through all the tapes and just find all cool stuff anyway, make new shows out of it.
I remember there was one episode where a woman had a special talent where she shot things, and that never made it on E!
No, ping pong balls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have that, too. Yeah.
That never made it.
so much. Nice.
Hey, Zolar, what's up, pal?
Hey, dude, man, I can't wait for this On Demand.
Yeah, we can't either. Man, there's so many exciting things going. If you're a fan of the Howard Stern Show, you have no idea what I've got planned.
There's going to be a whole Howard Stern universe.
You know what? The honest to God is.
Yeah.
And I said to these guys at Satellite, I said, this has got to be the shining beacon of the radio industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these channels, I will settle for nothing less than the best. And my plans and my thoughts about this are off the charts. But I need a staff, and I got to get geared up, and we got to get going.
Past, present, and future king of all media.
Imagine. No. This is, you know what? Shame on this industry for not giving me radio stations to program.
Yeah.
Because, man, I realize...
They're going to be so sorry.
Yep. I got wild, mad ideas that don't even include me.
You know what? He's more than the king of all media.
It's amazing.
Now
you are
time
a
to upgrade to emperor.
No. I'm the man that needs to be watched, as Vanity Fair said.
You're the emperor of all media.
Terrestrial radio.
That's right. Anyway, no, but I'm really that jazzed that I'm increasing my title.
Well, listen, I want to add something of Doug.
Yes.
Hey, Doug, are you going to play the Lesbian Sisters when I took those two girls out?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the...
You're working on that?
Yeah, I rented that. I rented that.
And one of the best.
Are you adding stuff back into that one?
Every single show, everything is brand new. It's like you never saw it before.
Really?
It really is. And the whole look, we have new graphics, everything. You're going to love it. That's why I'm excited to show it to you.
When am I going to see that?
I'll get it to you probably Wednesday.
Do I need to sit there with you and watch it?
No, you can watch it on your own. But if you
just want to get off.
I'm just praying that the email says, love it.
Hey, Howard.
I think you're going to love it.
I'm sure I will.
It's so cool. That shoot you did is just awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
What?
I got a lot of stuff in the can for the Sirius radio show that Andrea and I are going to do.
Oh, you guys pitching a show?
Yeah, you know, A to Z. You said I could do it. I got you on.
You want to know something, though? Actually, I got something for you to do. You'll see.
Great, dude.
All right, later.
I love you.
Love you, too.
More.
Zolar. Jenks is on the phone. I got a whole thing for him, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Captain, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Howard.
I got a great idea for you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
I don't want to say it.
Well, he has incredible material anyway. So.
Yeah, I got a good idea for Captain.
Does it involve any phone calls?
What's the great idea?
I'm going to tell you off the air. That's how good it is.
Okay, great.
Don't be pushy, Jenks.
Yeah, Jenks.
That's great.
Yeah. They'll be back pumping gas if you don't keep your mouth shut.
But also, I mean, just to sit with Jenks and have him play his favorites to you would be fun.
Absolutely. Don't worry, pal.
What's that?
What's that?
I can't hear you.
Delayed reaction.
What do you want?
Why are you using
Oh, yeah, actually, what I wanted to ask you is you got to send a camera crew out to Richard's father's house.
I know.
Oh.
Do that.
Yeah, we need a whole
in-demand show.
We need a whole half hour on what goes on at Richard's house in an interview.
I would love to see him skin.
A coon.
Yeah, and then get it in the truck and sell
it to black people.
And the meat. I would love to see that whole thing.
Like, I want to know, does Richard's father have, like, regular black customers, like, who wait for their coon delivery?
Is there a route? Yeah, he's, like, doing his coon route.
Yeah, I mean...
And you know what else, too, Howard? I just saw a special on the Animal Planet the other day about raccoons. And if they have rabies and you kill them and you cook them, it doesn't cook out the rabies. You could still get rabies if you eat a rabid raccoon.
That was what I would imagine.
Rabid raccoon, step into the room.
Sounds like a beat song.
Yep. All right, Jenks, thanks.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I need to make a donation to the Rita survivors, and so is there any money that I could have so I could donate it to them?
I don't even have any.
Weird.
Okay. When you call me today?
No. It's taking time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's code for he's never calling you. That's showbiz code.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, man. A lot of the people are back. Scott DePace, is in charge of.
I thought you're getting a whole new staff. I thought you're getting a whole additional bunch of staff.
We're getting some other people. Yeah. We have Richie and Isaac and
Isaac's back.
And Ganji's outside right now. He's. Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
And
how are you handling the executive producer job? I mean, you dig
it? It's.
Are you ready for this?
It's pretty intense. I mean, it's just apples and oranges from the old.
This is the guy for the job. This is a guy I think is going to not disappoint the fans.
I know what they want. Don't want to disappoint you. Don't want to disappoint In Demand.
If you disappoint me, you're gone.
Don't want to disappoint the fans. It's like I'm a fan, so I know what I want to see, and I just think, I got to think times 15 million in the Howard universe. And,
I think I've appointed the right man for the job.
The right guy? You picked the right guy?
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I didn't know that you were so high on Doug.
I am high on Doug, actually. I am.
Well, I just didn't know it from, your previous conversations with me about
I'm actually high on...
B-I-T-C-H.
That's not true.
I'm teasing him.
No, we've never discussed it, but I'm high on Doug, and I'm very high on Ganji these days.
When have you ever been negative about Doug on the air?
I know. Listen, sweetheart. What's wrong with you?
I'm high on Ganji, and I'm high on Doug.
Well, that's a real shocker.
You can goof on Ganji all you want. That guy works so hard.
It wouldn't be the Stern Show without Ganji.
He's got his stuff together. He is. He's great.
Hey, the guys are working hard on this.
I think
he's talented.
15 years of tape where he's been trying to make Ganji go away.
Yeah, that's for the air.
Well, if you don't fire him after that Seinfeld tape thing, you're not firing him.
All right, listen. Yes, high pitch.
Hey, Howard. Good morning. How are you? Listen, when you move to can you open up your bulletin board again where people post messages?
Eric, I don't need to open it up on the internet. You're going to have a bulletin board right on the radio, on our channel.
I'll be on there every day.
Yep. All right.
This guy's
dangerous. All right, thanks, Howard. You're the man. Good luck, bro. Hi, Mommy. Are you proud of me?
It's all going to hang out, baby.
Yeah, he's just thinking of more people he gets to con.
Right.
I heard more stories about that.
Nice.
Not Ganji. High pitch.
Well, anyway, listen, okay. So that clip...
So what made you so high on Ganji all of a sudden?
When I started to look into finding an executive producer for the show, and I started to look at what everyone was doing and what they were involved with, I have to admit, Ganji is a top guy. He's doing very...
He's one of the top guys?
He doesn't slouch. He's kind of changed his attitude since he was working for me.
In the basement.
And he kind of likes his work, and I got to say, I'm proud of him.
Howard,
I'll tell you what I like about you the most.
What?
He's not a grandstander.
No.
He never tries to tell me what it is he does. And I had to go look and see what he did. Right. And he's not looking for credit all the time.
Not looking for glory, no.
Bring him a tissue. He's crying. So cute.
Who's crying?
Finally.
Look at the tears in his eyes.
Go ahead, Ganji.
I'm just saying, I've always been extremely, proud to work on the show.
Right.
And I like working on it. I like working hard. And I really, I just like to do my job and do the best job I can. I don't need to be in the face of America.
I'm going to tell you something.
That I'm doing a good job.
I would have said when I first hired you, if there ever was a bigger loser, it was you. You were lazy, no good, loafing oaf.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And you rose to the occasion. I gave you the job, Eddie, because I felt bad for you, and I knew no one else would hire you. But I'm going to tell you something.
Right.
You've turned into a good worker and a talent.
Thank you, sir.
You got a
fat
gift.
one, too.
A big fat talent.
I appreciate that.
Yes, King of all blacks.
Yes, I just wanted to ask you something about on demand. Is it that thing when you order stuff and then that arrow goes around in circles and then you just order it on your TV?
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah, because I saw the Iceman and the psychiatrist. You ever saw that?
No, but that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I can't wait. But and one more question. I know I don't want you to do a commercial, but do you know exactly when that Walkman is coming out?
You know something? I don't, and I can't. I'm not gonna do a commercial.
I know, but I gotta be the first to get that.
Let me ask you something. You want to buy some raccoon meat?
Hey, listen, that's a good. I'm glad you got up. It was the old black guy at my job. He retired about 10 years ago. We was on the garbage truck one time and saw a possum. He wasn't ran over a lot of times. It was roadkill. He picks the possum up, takes it back to our job, and blow torches the hair off of it.
Oh.
He brought it in the next day in carrots, gravy, potatoes, and was eating it like it was a beef soup.
Oh, my God.
It was the most disgusting thing you ever saw in your life. He said, hey, get some bread and dip it in. And I was like, what? I mean, what is wrong with you?
Roadkill.
He was from the deep south.
You know who was kind of like that? When Jackie Martling was working here.
Oh, yeah.
One day I took a fish and I beat this woman's ass with a fish. I mean, and the guts and the blood and everything are
I remember that.
The eyes popped out right on her ass. The guts were on her ass. And afterwards, I was disgusted, and it was a big-ass bluefish. And not even, who's eating bluefish anyway?
You have such an amazing memory.
Yeah. Well,
then he turns to me and he goes, hey, what are you doing with that fish? And this is off the air, he's not kidding around. And then I go, I'm not doing anything with it. He goes, I'll take that home, I'll cook it, wrap it in tinfoil mayonnaise. And I went, okay. And he walked out of here. Now, first of all,
I remember
who would want to walk through the streets of Manhattan with a big-ass bluefish, all guts popping out?
And I thought that fish smelled.
Smelled. It had. Who knows if the E Crew refrigerated it?
We probably bought it like 2 days before.
And Howard, it probably cost like $20. He could have bought like 50 of them.
He looked at that like it was a gift. He took it home. He told me he wrapped it up in mayonnaise and everything.
What was the mayonnaise about?
Because it takes the fishy odor out.
Pictures of him cooking it. Like, he took pictures of him, like, of himself eating it, cooking it.
And he ate the whole thing, and he goes, delicious. It was ass fish.
Oh, it's gross.
Ugh. It was
Did you ever eat a place called 𝗛𝗄𝗏?
Yeah.
I ate there last night with my parents.
That's a good place.
Word. Yeah, it's just like, so it's a black guy from Sweden or something, was the chef or something?
Yeah, it's a black chef.
Yeah, he's kind of young guy, too. He recognized me from the show and stuff.
Yeah, they got all kind of vodkas there and stuff. I went there with Mark Cronin.
They don't give you enough food. They give you that.
Well, you're a fat guy.
It's a gourmet place.
Yeah, you're a fat guy. Fat guys go to a good restaurant like that, and they go, man, they got to give me more volume.
Yeah, I got a half a chicken after I left out of there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like an appetizer to him.
Hey, only in America you find a garbage man at 𝗛𝗏.
I'm a street sweeper now.
Oh, that's right.
I'm about $20,000 more than that now. Hey, listen, you need somebody to play rap records and all. I ain't pitching nothing. You need somebody. You need some rap on that station.
No rap on that station.
No rap?
No music, man. I mean, occasional, but we don't have time for music on our station.
They got shady. Can I give advice?
They got 900 radio stations commercial free with music. I don't need music. I got an agenda.
Can I give advice?
Go ahead.
Ask that nigga.
I know.
I know you scared of that name, but I ain't scared of that name.
No, if you want to call your show Ask That Nigger, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, but they got to call me that. What's up, nigga?
Well, just calm down. Everything will be done in time.
Yeah, it takes time. Everything takes time.
Yeah. I don't even know that you're black enough for that show.
What? You got to see me throw it on. You got to see me
Dude, you're at 𝗛𝗏. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you're not eating possum.
The host of Ask That Nigger isn't going to be a guy eating at 𝗛𝗏.
Sorry. Yeah, but you got to give advice on marriage and what not to do and what to do with your woman, how to keep in line.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I love you, man.
Love you, too.
Hey, listen. What are you going to do when Beth gets 42?
I'm not going to be with her.
Come on, get out of here. Oh, that's a nightmare, man.
What's the cutoff age?
How old is she now?
She's 32.
Oh, she had a long time ago.
Yeah.
But by the time she gets 42, she'll still be young to you, because you'll be about, I don't know how old you'll be, but she'll still be young to you.
Can't you do the math?
I'll be 62. If I'm 62, I'm not going out with if I'm 62, I ain't going out with a 42-year-old.
I didn't want to say you were 62.
It would make him feel old.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I saw the laugh lines, and I always say you look young, but I saw the laugh lines in that in the Daily News when you had the I don't know, you had a mic, a serious mic in your hand.
Yeah, well, first of all, that picture. You know what? They put out the, when they put out a guide at Satellite?
Yes.
They said, coming up the Howard Stern thing, and they took up one of those pictures. I go, what are you taking a bad picture of me and sticking it on the guide? Right. So that's when I went out and did a photo shoot. I said, at least get some nice lighting in there and And not a picture that was taken of me outside, like from some guy standing below me, underneath my chin.
But you should see, you know what picture that you have to, I know you might not care, but you got to change this.
I said, that's the way you guys are doing things. I said, you got to come here. I'm going to smack you around. Thank you.
Take the picture underneath my chin.
We're working on one of his shows, too.
What?
He came up with a stripper maybe 6 months ago, remember?
Yeah.
And
that was good.
We worked that show.
All right. All right, anyway, so it's good seeing you guys. I'm glad you guys are all going to be working with us again. We miss you over here.
And again, just if anyone has any questions, if they get the service, what the service is.
Oh, don't do a commercial. Seriously, don't.
All right.
Don't stop.
It's just the website.
Wrong place.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Okay.
This is not the time for that.
It's just the website.
I'm happy to see you guys, and I don't mind hearing a report on what you're up to and that you're all working and having a good time, and we miss you, but...
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, Angie told me you only had 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my summer vacation was cut short.
I was looking forward to it.
Do you still get your full severance from E, even though you're working?
Absolutely. We got a lump sum.
No kidding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It was good.
So you got the big payoff from E, and then you went right over to In Demand.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I had like 3 weeks downtime. 3.5 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Glad to hear that you're working.
All right, we'll come back. We'll do the news for you right after this. Gary just gave me this Vanity Fair thing where I'm the guy to watch.
Oh, my God.
What does it say?
Well, they have the top 50 people in entertainment, and then I'm on the guys to watch list.
So you could be one of the top 50 next year.
Let's see. Dr. Dre, Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, co-founders of Imagine Entertainment, Alan Grubman, Mark Hurd, President and CEO of Hewlett-Packard, Kirk Kerkorian, co-chairman and President and CEO of Tresenda Corporation, Andrew Lack, CEO Sony.
I've heard all these names.
John Lasseter, Executive Vice President, Creative Pixar Animation Studios, Jonathan Miller, Chairman and CEO of America Online, Howard Stern, President, Howard Stern Production Company. President. I'm the president.
President and CEO.
I better be the goddamn president. If anybody else wants to be president, I'll be willing to sell them the presidency.
All of you CEOs.
We need to ask ourselves where you corporate CEOs lost your way.
I'm not the CEO. I'm the president.
Well, that's what a CEO is.
Yeah.
I thought it was nasty.
Where all you corporate CEOs lost your way. How about where all you Congress people lost your way?
You knew.
Taking all your contributions, getting out of office rich.
Lining your pockets.
Well, that tape is the funniest and most nauseating.
To be a boss.
At the same time.
Hey, you know, I'm one of the most important guys to watch. Artie, you should take a meeting with me.
You want to get together later?
You got some things going on. I'll listen to you.
Why haven't you pitched him?
Yeah. You've got my ear, pal.
Not a go-getter.
Fred hasn't pitched me in 30 years. Hasn't taken advantage once of
In fact, you have to steal Fred's ideas from him.
Yeah. I have to raid his little pocketbook over there.
But I'm watching you now. Quite.
All right.
We met at an event. We started talking. She's a really nice girl. And we started hanging out. And you know, I told her, I said, you know, we probably should keep this on the down low because we're going to get goofed on forever. But
she's a pretty girl.
She's beautiful.
But is that the
she's
first
appeared
time?
In Playboy.
Were you ever with someone with one arm?
Yeah.
And was it weird?
Now, she didn't keep the arm on in bed, right?
You know, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, I don't want to say anything disparaging, but it was weird. It was weird. I mean, I got to imagine it has to be what it's like for a girl to fuck Carrot Top. There's props on the bed. There's just an arm, a plastic arm on the bed.
Does that maybe turn you off a little bit when you just see an arm laying on the bed?
It throws you off. I see. And I'm so ADD that I can lose everything very quickly.
But why didn't she tuck the arm underneath the bed or something like that?
She actually gave me a back rub with the half an arm.
Oh, geez.
I'm thinking about a friend of mine, 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗿𝗱, who has this amazing joke about. He says, I dated a girl with half an arm once. She had this had like some nubs on the end instead of fingers. And it looked like if you grabbed the nubs and pulled, you could pull the rest of the arm out. Like she might have a good foot of arm still up in there. But,
So is that what ended the relationship? Like you never took her out publicly because she has the one arm?
You couldn't be seen with an armless woman?
No, I had no problem with that. I introduced her to all my friends.
Right.
I just didn't want to introduce her to like Florentine and Bob Levy and Sal and Richard.
Right.
The guys I was doing shows with, because I thought, you know, we're just going to get goofed on. So she would be at the shows, and we just kind of casually hang out, and then afterwards we'd leave together.
And hook up. So this went on for some time.
It went on for some time.
Oh,
and
I didn't realize it was so significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's like you and Jimmy, Rob.
But she was a little bit of an attention whore, which kind of bothered me at first. But
what do you mean by that?
She just loved attention. She did something. We did a show in Philadelphia, and Bob Levy, I love the guy. He has no idea that I was dating her at the time. But we did a show at the Electric Factory, and she said, I want to go and get my ass eaten out during the show.
Right.
And I said, why? And she said, because I think it'll be fun to go up on stage in front of everybody. And I said, but do you know what that's going to make you look like? And she said, no, it'll be fun. And I said, no, that's not fun at all. And she's like, oh, does that bother you? And I go, of course.
Bob Levy's eating cream out of cheese.
And I love Bob Levy. I love the man. I adore the man. But I don't want to see him eating out the girl that I'm
dating.
Yeah. And especially with like blue cheese on her ass.
Oh, no, I don't blame you.
And she went up and she got her ass eaten out on stage. And I just,
she did. Did that end it?
No, we dated a couple times after that. Went out a couple times, but I was just really like
too freaked out.
I was too freaked out, and I started getting irritable. And then
she says you were an egomaniac, though. You had to sit and listen to see if your name would be mentioned on the air.
No, it wasn't that. She was saying I was irritable listening to Sirius because I'd be listening to a great comedian. I'd say, "Wait, hold on, let me finish listening to this guy."
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Well, there it is. Well, listen.
Let me ask something. Were you kissed by Jeff Ross?
I saw that you gave.
But you. My question is, were you?
No, I didn't get kissed by Jeff Ross.
He's a good kisser.
Is he really?
You mean Jeff Ross kissed you, George?
On the Shatner roast. Came out to me blue sky. I don't know what prompted him to do that.
And George stuck his tongue in his mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? I thought. Did your boyfriend get angry at that? That you stuck your tongue?
We shouldn't be
I thought the same thing, George. I thought the same thing. I was wondering if Brad got, because I know Brad got sensitive about a couple things he said on the air.
So you were saying that you were at the Gene Simmons roast, and then Steve-O was there.
Steve-O shows up. He's already lit before we start rolling.
Yeah, he likes to get high.
And one or two comedians in, he walks behind the dais and pisses on the stage.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And then
smells.
And no one notices it. And I look over at Paul Rodriguez, I go, are you watching this? And he looks over and he goes, oh man. You know, because Steve-O's sitting with us in that end of the stage.
Nobody like pushed him off the stage.
Well, at least he didn't pee on your side.
The second time he pees almost on Danny Bonaducci's back. And Danny has no idea. I flipped open my camera phone and I took a picture of it, and it's on my MySpace page. There's a picture of Steve-O almost pissing on Danny Bonaducci. Danny has no idea, and in the corner you can see Ralphie May smiling in the background.
But you know, if Danny had seen that, Danny would kill him.
So we said Danny, you know, and Ralphie told him, and Danny goes, what? What? And he goes, oh, no. And instead of taking matters in his own hands, he actually went to a stage manager. And one of the coolest moves I've ever seen, a guy walked over to Steve and said, hey, Steve-O, hey, you want to smoke? And he goes, fuck yeah, dude. And he goes, all right, come here, follow me. And he goes, oh, right on. They walk out, they close the door, and they wouldn't let him back in. They slammed the door behind him. I never saw the guy again. So when the Gene Simmons roast airs, you're going to see Steve-O sitting on the dais for the first 2-3 comedians, and then he's just not there. And he never goes on stage.
And he's pissing just on the floor?
On the floor, and then the second time when he's standing behind Danny Bonaducci, he's trying to pee in a bottle, but it's spraying everywhere. And that's the picture I got on my MySpace page.
But that's what he does. How do you get to that MySpace page? I might need to see that.
It's myspace.com/Craig Gass, Craig with a C, and Gass is Gass, 2 S's. And
I didn't know you had a coke problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When was that?
Craig
when I worked with you.
He says when he was with us, he was doing a lot of coke.
Really?
He claims he had a whole big problem, but now you're sober.
Yeah, I've been, actually, you know what? Next Friday when I get on stage at the Comedy Underground, I'll
It'll be a whole week.
3 years.
3 years?
Did you go to rehab?
Well, it's kind of a funny story because I went to a rehab that was the wrong rehab. My insurance referred me to this rehab. I called up. I said, hey, I need some help.
Did you call up as yourself or as Al Pacino?
Listen, I got to keep this on the down low, but I love cocaine. Forget about it.
And,
we got to have you do some Al Pacino phone calls.
I would you'd be surprised.
Go back there with Sal and Richard.
You'd be surprised how many celebrities will pick up the phone for Al Pacino. I did that once.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just as a goof.
Oh,
and
really?
Donald Trump picked up the phone directly for Al Pacino. Tom Brokaw picked up the phone directly. Jay Leno picked up the phone. Letterman almost picked up the phone. His assistant said, listen, Dave's he's in lockdown right now before his show. This is a time of day.
Yeah,
she said this is the time of day. She goes, this is the time of day you cannot bother Dave. And she said, but if you want, I can have him call you back. And I said, I'll call back. I'll call back. Forget about it. And she goes, oh, and Al, I'm sorry. I know you don't remember this, but in 1982, she goes, I had just moved to New York City. I got out of a cab on 23rd Street, and I saw you on the other side of the street, and I knew I had made the right decision, and I'd come to the right city. And I said, oh, well, you could have said something. Me and you could have been an item by now. You and I might be fucking. Who knows? And she hung up the phone thing and she talked to Al Pacino.
Wow.
So what happened when you called Donald Trump? You talked to him for a while?
He picked up the phone and I said, we got, who was the guy from Fox News? There was a guy who had an exclusive with the Runaway Bride. Yeah. And I said, is it Anderson Cooper? Is that guy's name?
That's CNN.
CNN. I maybe it was
Shepard Smith or
you called one of the anchormen?
I called him up and I said, I'm fascinated about this Runaway Bride. Do you mind if I talk to you about it? And this guy, his assistant, gave me his cell phone number and said he's on a boat somewhere, but we'll give you his cell phone number. And he picks up the phone and he said, and he was a little reluctant at first when he picked up, and then after a couple minutes he said, you know what, Al, I gotta be honest with you. I thought this was going to be a joke, but man, I am such a fan of yours. I love all of your work, and I'm just curious, why would you be calling me about the Runaway Bride? And I said, because she seems nutty. She seems like one of those ditzy whores that I'll fuck. So, can I get her number? And then he realized it was a goof, and he asked for permission to run the call, and he said, yeah, oh my God, you got me, and go ahead. And he's a great sport.
Well, that was
about
nice that he did that.
Yeah, but the rehab story was I called this rehab, and I said, I have a problem, and I'm answering this guy's questions really honestly, brutally honest. And the guy at the end of the intake questions goes, all right, well, I guess we're all set. And I do have one question, Craig. You're a homosexual, right? And I said, well, what? And he said, you know this is a rehab for homosexuals. And I said, no. And he goes, your insurance didn't tell you that? And I go, no, they didn't. And he said, well, we're not gay and lesbian exclusive, but we're gay and lesbian friendly. So are you a homosexual? And I said, no. And he said, do you have a problem with homosexuals? And I said, no. And he said, all right, we'll see you on Monday. And I checked into gay rehab for a couple months.
Did any guys hit on you?
Couple months?
Really?
Yeah, it was outpatient for a couple months. It was great. It was the perfect place. I mean, I was...
there's a gay rehab?
He's no longer gay or on cocaine.
Or on cocaine, yeah.
Wow.
The toughest person
Did you get
at
hit
the...
on?
No, I didn't get hit on. But everyone's incredibly sensitive. It was a perfect place to be.
That's good.
The toughest person in the rehab was this lumberjack chick from Oregon. That was,
but probably everyone assumed you're gay. I mean, that's
you know, it's kind of funny because they would get in these discussions about going to straight meetings. You had to go to AA or CA meetings on your own. And everyone would complain about, I hate going to straight meetings because all the guys want to talk about is pussy, pussy, pussy. I get so much pussy. And I was right there with them like, I know, I hate that too. I'm here to get help. I don't want to hear about pussy.
By the way, here's the picture from Craig's MySpace.
Oh, where?
Oh, you got it?
This is Danny Bonaducci almost getting peed on by Steve.
That's so weird.
Poor Danny must have been sitting there like smelling pee. You know?
Yeah.
That's a great picture.
Yeah,
the fact that you took out your cell phone and had the wherewithal to do that.
I couldn't believe it was such a great photo op. Well, I could see his piss was spraying all over the back of Danny's seat.
Yeah.
And who is that laughing there in the corner?
That's Ralphie May in the corner. Oh, it's such a great moment.
That's definitely worth going on your computer and taking a look at.
Unfortunately, that won't be on the roast. It's only on
well, who knows?
Craig's MySpace page.
You know, the funny thing about getting out of rehab is the day I got out of rehab, I got out on April 13th. I took a train cross country and moved in with Mitch Hedberg on April 16th.
Do you mean the guy who died from heroin use?
Well, I never saw any kind of hard drugs around him, but I fell off the wagon that night. Right out of rehab.
You left rehab and went to Mitch Hedberg's house?
I moved in with Mitch Hedberg down the Village.
But I mean,
he's
a guy with a problem. You don't go there.
You know what? I never saw him.
He's not going to talk you out of anything.
I would. The thing that was crazy
Mitch, I'm having a problem. I feel like doing coke, and you'd be like, well, go ahead. Oh, come on. What are we waiting for?
You know what's funny? There was one day that was kind of weird. Where
Didn't Mitch die from drugs?
Yeah. He came up to me one day. I came home and he goes, "Hey man, I'm really sorry. I saw some magazines in your bag and I'm sorry. And he kept apologizing. I go, "No, I don't. If you're reading my magazines, that's fine. I don't care." And I looked and there was the magazines and there was a rehab book in the middle of it, and so he was apologizing because I didn't tell him I'd gone to rehab. So
I see.
It was this awkward moment when he realized he had found out something personal about me, and
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So 3, you don't drink, you don't do anything.
I haven't.
Craig always ends up on somebody's couch. Like, remember he was living on Eddie Van Halen's couch?
Right.
Did you go to see the Van Halen concerts?
I haven't yet. I called him a couple weeks ago. I haven't talked to him in a long time. And I said, I go, Eddie, what's going on? He goes, hey, who's this? And I go, it's Craig Gass. And he goes, hey, man, what's going on? And I go, nothing. What are you doing? He goes, I'm taking a shit. I'm sitting on the toilet. You want me to call you later? And he goes, hi, can I call you tomorrow? And I go, when's your next day off? I'll just call you next day off. And I never called him back again. I just feel awkward calling famous people. Do you have famous people on your phone that you just like?
But you should just call him as Al Pacino. And you'll be all right. That seems to be the answer. Well, Craig, it is great seeing you.
It's great seeing you, too.
You are great.
Sorry you had a problem.
Yeah, we didn't know.
I'm better now.
Yeah,
you are. You're fantastic.
You're a fan now, George.
Huh?
Yeah.
I am indeed.
Who
Very
wants
impressive.
to fuck?
You must like Star Trek, Al Pacino, right?
Oh, yeah. Huge fan of the funny years. I love the funny years.
Mr. Spock had the funny years, right?
What a cocksucker that Captain Kirk must have been to work with.
Yeah. George will tell you, Al, that you as an actor know how difficult it is to be with a scene stealer. You know what I'm saying?
As an art, you must share that screen. Share that
Call
stage.
Bill as Al Pacino. He needs that lesson.
He does. We need to school him on how to...
you would tell him to share the screen and not be a hog.
Not being a hog and not being such a... I'll tell you, Captain Kirk, that guy, William Shatner, plays... He's typecast. Every show I see him, and he always plays... the worst actor I've ever fucking seen.
You are considered...
Let him hear that.
It went pretty well in there. You had some really good stories, good impressions.
Yeah.
One thing, when you first went in, Howard wasn't too thrilled about your appearance.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is that it can go either way. You never know when you walk in what kind of a mood he's going to be in. and you end up just being scared. And, well, scared and prepared for anything to happen. Because you never know. You want to prepare for the absolute worst and to have an out, and then have stuff if it's going well. And luckily...
And how life in general.
You're just gonna come in and hang out with the guys?
Just hang out, you know, it's my favorite place to hang out. I got some presents to bring.
You come bearing gifts?
Yes.
For the holiday season?
Yeah, you know, what good tidings we bring and all that stuff.
All right, Martina, good luck in there.
Thanks.
Martina Navratilova, I do know this, because I was pretty much a big tennis fan when Martina was playing in her prime. She has 167 career titles.
9 Wimbledon titles.
She holds the all-time record for men and women. She has the longest winning streak in tennis history with 74 matches in a row. It's pretty amazing. I would have to say...
The oldest person to ever represent anybody in the Olympics.
I would have to say I think she was the greatest female tennis player of all time. True?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, who had a better record?
They sometimes talk about Margaret Court, and, you know, I didn't see her play. But Martina... by far outpaced anybody that we've seen in our lifetime.
There was one point she was so dominant that they said that she should start playing men.
I know. She got that rap, like the girls just couldn't beat her.
Yeah,
Right.
not to sound sexist, but she's probably not even in the top 500 best players ever.
What do you mean, of men?
Yeah, because men...
Oh, I mean, you're comparing men so...
Why do you have to say something like that?
I don't know. I just like saying
She's a woman.
I don't
Beyond all that, she's been a real pioneer socially.
Well, hey, let me tell you something. Pioneer schmioneer. This is a woman that could seduce almost any straight woman and turn her gay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, and Martina will tell you.
Really?
I think she will, yes.
If you're a lipstick lesbian, she's got to be your ultimate...
Let's get her in here already. Don't make me
Why a
wait.
lipstick lesbian?
Unless she's in the bathroom. Get her in here already.
Because Martina seems like
Right.
she's
She
probably...
likes a feminine girl?
Yeah, and she's world famous, athlete.
She can't be just seen with anybody? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Let me handle this, but I think you'll see that I'm truthful when I say this.
What? That she could do that?
She could do it and has done it.
Well, as a guy who's a sports fan, it is a big deal to meet someone like her, absolutely.
She's probably out there turning Lisa G right now. That's right. Hi, Martina. Great honor to have you with us again.
Because I didn't my ID.
Oh, they wouldn't let you.
You got stopped at the
said,
door?
What's your, downstairs. I have to send an
Did you tell them?
Yeah, carded.
Did you tell them that you were the great Martina Navratilova and you shouldn't have to wait?
The girl said, "What's your name?" I said, "Martina Navratilova." So I waited for, and she said, "What's your name again?"
Oh, dear.
That's the worst.
You better get back out there on the court.
Yeah, you better start practicing.
I know.
Well, let me introduce you to George Takei, of course.
Hello, how are you?
George used to be on Star Trek. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that, of
Yes,
course.
and
I
now
watch Star Trek. I learn English on Star Trek.
And now he is
I love Lucy and Star Trek. Those were the shows.
And now he is on Heroes. I don't know if you know that. Are you familiar with the show?
I've been
Heroes?
watching Heroes, and I missed the first couple of episodes this season, so I'm going to get it on my iPod again, which is what I did before.
George is...
You'll be shocked when you see it.
It's been a good season.
Great show.
Tennis-wise, I just reminded everyone that you are the greatest female tennis player of all time. And I'm not saying it as a stroke because you come in here and Steffi Graf doesn't. I'm saying it...
Steffi doesn't know what she's missing.
Well, I'm saying it because it's true. I mean, no one held more titles than you. No one has the amount of Grand Slams that you had. And I don't know. Do you know what a Grand Slam is, George?
No, I don't. I'm not a
It's not a Saturday night.
There
I am a bar.
Hold it, Howard. There are Grand Slam tournaments, but the Grand Slam is winning all
Wimbledon,
four, right,
all
in
that,
1 year.
All that
Well,
stuff.
Steffi did that also. We're sort of, head to head. We're pretty close, but
Well, you're better
Steffi
than
says
her.
I'm the greatest, so who am I to argue?
Yeah, George thought it was 4 guys banging you.
George points out that you socially have done more for gay rights, too, because you were never closeted. You were always out front. You even put your money where your mouth is. You dare we say, lost maybe $12 million in endorsement deals because you were out. And that's great. And I said to Robin, your greatest accomplishment, off court now, off court,
Here you go.
was that you could turn any woman, a straight woman, gay. And I want to get into that a little bit.
You used to give toasters for that, but I don't have one.
Never got anything. Now, I know you've been with the same woman 7 years and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this woman. I'm talking about your lifespan as a gay woman.
Yeah.
Tremendous accomplishments. I mean, the one that comes to mind is this when you dated this Judy Nelson chick.
Yeah, she was on your show, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, she was a big fan.
Yeah.
Evidently. I don't even remember when she came on. But
I vaguely remember it because she was with Rita Mae Brown when she came and did our show.
But this is what amazed me. This woman was a married woman. Beauty queen. She was a former beauty queen. Straight woman.
Very.
La-da-da-da-da. I want to go see Martina Navratilova play. After all, I'm a fan. Blah, 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 blah. She goes over. 2 seconds later, she watches you play, and she's gay. She dumps her husband and runs off with you.
That true?
I know. Well,
2 seconds?
Well, she pursued me. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. So
gorgeous.
I don't know what
So then, Martina, you didn't turn anybody anything. She pursued you.
She was. I was like shocked. Yeah. She went out. She came after me. So
how did she find you? How does one get even close to you?
Her sons were ball kids at the tournament that we were playing. So she was involved with the tournament. She did play tennis and all that. So it was.
Oh, so her kids were ball kids. The ones that chased the ball. That's the greatest. I would love to play one game where someone chased the ball for me.
I know. You didn't have to retrieve your own ball.
That's why I love not retrieving the ball. And I'm always the asshole that retrieves the ball.
I wanted to be the ball girl for Rod Laver when he played in Prague back in the 60s, but they only had boys. They didn't have girls. And
How unfair.
So that was right there, already there is some sexism going on, and even in a communist country, go figure.
But stay with me, and I hope I'm not prying, but actually I am prying. But
yeah, come on.
That's what you make your big bucks for, prying.
Martina, I am so, I was so in awe of this, that in other words, so the woman meets you. Do you know right off the bat that this woman wants you? Does she give you an indication that she wants you immediately? Or do you, I mean, what is the move that a married woman becomes gay, moves in with you, dumps the husband, the whole thing?
I don't know. We went out for lunch, and that was that.
You went out for lunch?
Yeah.
You were attracted to her right away?
Well, she was beautiful.
True.
Yeah.
But you knew she was married, she had kids and all that.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, we just had lunch. I mean, I certainly didn't think anything was...
Well, did she say something?
Did you ask her out to lunch, or did she ask you to lunch?
I don't think she asked me.
She asked you?
Yeah. If I can remember. It was, this is like 20 years ago.
Understood. But wait a second, this is amazing stuff.
3 years ago.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Oi.
I don't remember this.
Oy vey.
I read about this.
She says to you, Martina Navratilova, I love watching you play. You're wonderful. I want to take you to lunch. There's a signal implied there when she says, I want to take you to lunch, right? Is there not in your mind?
Well, I didn't go on dates. So I didn't know. I really was kind of naive and, not that I wouldn't have gone anyway, but I didn't know. I mean, I don't think it was a surprise to both of us, actually.
So you're sitting at lunch, and she's saying, oh, I'm a big fan of yours, and whatever. There's a connection immediately?
Well, there was, yeah, obviously.
You looked at her, and then 2 seconds, after lunch, did the two of you decide we must make love?
Did she ever go home again?
I mean, because she never...
I don't really want to go there. It was a bit awkward there. I mean, but it did happen
very
pretty fast.
Awkward.
It happened pretty fast.
It happened fast.
Yeah. But she had problems with her marriage before. The husband walked out on her, and then he came back, and blah, blah, blah.
But had she ever made love to a woman prior to you? No.
No.
So whatever it is you do in the sack...
I do it well.
I mean, my God. I mean...
But she didn't know that ahead of time, did she?
No, she did not. But listen, look, you're an attractive woman. I understand what you're saying. Martina.
Yes, Howard.
This is an amazing accomplishment. Forget tennis.
You would like to have this effect on women.
I would love to be able to do this.
Well, you're a sexy guy. It's the personality. It's not the look. It's the whole persona.
Do you think I could turn you straight? Maybe I'm...
I don't know about straight, but yeah, we could have gotten it on, I'm sure.
Have you been with men?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, my first boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah,
but it's not physical. Physically, I can certainly, I'm attracted to guys, but it's emotional. That's the thing. It's
how old were you when you were with a man?
The choice is who you have sex with.
How old were you?
The choice is not who you fall in love with.
How old were you when you were with a man?
17.
17.
Yeah.
And you were able to get aroused for a man?
Yes.
Fully?
Yeah.
Well,
The guy-
it's
did he-
not the same as with a guy.
Hold it. It didn't take. It
It's
didn't
physical.
take.
That's what I mean, Howard.
It didn't-
Physically, I can get it on with a guy. It's emotionally that I haven't been able to get it on with a guy.
Since you were
fall in love with.
Since you're 17, though, you haven't made it with a man. Or have you?
I don't know, Martin. You can't look at me.
Have you had a man since you're 17? And the answer is no.
Yes.
You have.
Oh, that's a revelation.
Why did you try? Why did you
no,
try
I'm
it
not
again?
telling. No, I didn't. I'm kidding.
You didn't?
No, I'm
seriously?
kidding.
You
Serious.
really didn't?
Seriously.
So you only tried a man once.
Well, not. Jeez. Read my book. That's all in there.
But wait, did you throw up after you had sex with a man? I mean, was
Come
it
on,
gross, bald, penis, the whole thing, the smell?
No.
Were you thinking about a woman the whole time you were with a man?
I didn't figure it out at that point. I was a little bit, I was a little later than that.
If a chick throwing up afterwards is a sign, I think I've had sex with a lot of future lesbians.
Only gay women, right?
Yeah, Martina.
You know, what she's talking about is really normal. It happens that way with all gay people.
I know, you've made love to women.
I have.
Yeah, and and you say you successfully completed the act.
I have.
You said
yeah.
you loved a woman.
Well, yeah.
You even had an
a
emotional
long relationship with a woman as well. You know, it's what makes you, I think, you'll agree with me, Martina, it's what you feel emotionally to the other person.
Well, that's
right?
exactly right.
But
the
I'm curious.
Choice is, again, who you have sex with, but not who you fall in love with.
Okay,
That's what you cannot choose.
Understood. But
Yeah.
I'm curious about
Yeah.
something. My friend made love to a woman who came out later that she was hardcore lesbian, married another woman, had a kid with a woman, the whole thing. He describes having sex with her, and he didn't know she was gay at the time. We were much younger. And he said to me, he showed me his penis afterwards. It was black and blue.
Ouch.
That, in other words, he could not get inside of her because she was very, very dry.
Ugh.
The question I'm putting out there, Martina, were you dry? And were you able to enjoy having sex with a man?
Oh, my God.
I never had complaints, let's put it that way,
Never.
from either sex.
Maybe I should make love to you. Maybe you would. Maybe it would be an interesting story if we tried.
That would be quite a story, but I am very monogamous. But you know what?
You are.
Yeah,
All right.
7 years ago, but it's a little late now.
What if
and
I
I don't
went-
think Beth would be very thrilled about
Beth
that
wouldn't
either.
mind if I was with you. She would be honored.
She'd
believe
make an
me.
exception.
Would she be in the room too? Now we're getting somewhere.
Wow. Oh, great. You know what? I'm not bringing Beth anywhere near you. With your track record. Honestly, I don't need you going to lunch with her. Crying out loud.
You'll
I don't-
become the third
How about
wheel
dinner?
Mike Quick.
You know what, Martina? Promise me you'll never seduce her because I would be so embarrassed that I don't want to lose my woman to a woman. You know what I mean?
It
Well, you don't
wouldn't
wanna
even
lose a
matter
period, I
that it
think.
was
No.
Martina, a legend. You know, you could take that.
I don't need that ridicule. You know, was it Pete Sampras you made love to?
Oh,
I'm curious. Never him, right?
No.
Never
Pete,
attracted to him?
Pete is like 10 years younger than I am. I don't
Well,
know if
so
he
what?
likes older women that
Who
much.
cares? All right, get back to this with me for a
Yeah,
second.
all right.
All right,
With you.
please stay
Okay.
with me.
I'm with you.
And by the way, Martina Navratilova, I don't know if you know this, is the AARP's new health and fitness ambassador. That's the retired
that
folks.
old folks group.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. You know, 50 and over, you get the card. But you know, it's about being healthy and fit at any age. And I sort of defied the age when I was playing. Winning at 50 and playing against 20-year-olds. So, you know, people when they're 70 years old, they can be doing things that 40-year-olds are doing. That's
Let me
all
tell you
it's
about that AARP. They sent me that.
They could stop sending me those little cards.
They sent me that card. I was so pissed.
I was too.
Yeah, you're a member. I mean, you're
I know.
eligible to be a member. Let's put it that way.
Right. But if you need more information, you can go to aarpfitness.com. And Martina's heavily involved with them. And she's a health and fitness ambassador. And who better than her?
I have to tell you, her
Here.
book is an amazing guide to regaining your health and changing your diet and having the incentive, the mental incentive. Artie, I was going to recommend your book to.
He's listening. What can
He
you
is
do for
amazing.
Artie, Martina? If you're a health ambassador, I mean, look at the guy. He needs some help. He's
I would
desperate.
make him play basketball every day. You like to play ball, right?
I do like playing basketball,
See,
yeah.
You just have to
Make
get
it
you on
fun.
the court. Make it fun. That's what I don't like to be on the treadmill. I want to play a game. I want
But
to
at
make
this
it fun.
point, I used to play in a regular game, but I got so
obese.
Well, I just wasn't a good teammate, you know, and the other guys would get annoyed. So, I mean, you'd have to pay the other guys to pretend they're interested in the game. I have a deadly outside shot.
Deadly.
Artie, what about you playing basketball every day for an hour?
Well, I tried. I gotta ease up into. I gotta drop about 25, 30 pounds before I'm able to do that.
Now, Artie, you can't wait.
No,
you
just
gotta start doing something now.
You gotta break the cycle.
He's even sweating now, Martina. He's gotten very
Sitting
heavy.
up is making him sweat.
Well, tell the colored kids by my house to let me in the game.
They don't like you.
They're all like,
You're slowing them down.
By the way, Artie, describe to Martina what you ate this morning. He had buttered bagel, Hawaiian punch,
and a caramel macchiato.
And a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, there's a combo. That's a combo meal that I would not put together.
Is there anything wrong with what he's eating?
And chocolate chip cookies.
A bag of chocolate chip cookies, but the good thing is it's a day where we had Richard in here naked, so I can't eat anymore.
Martina, what's a good healthy
Were
breakfast?
they organic? That's what I want to know.
What's a good healthy breakfast for a guy like Artie? Guy's obese, he's getting a little too heavy.
And for him not to feel deprived,
Right.
because he does. He feels terribly deprived if he can't have these yummy foods.
Well, should I read to Martina my problems in descending order?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Now, this is from a new article in Playboy magazine. They did a big write-up on Artie, a big article.
Yeah.
And the guy lists the top 5 problems with Artie. Now, listen to this before you make your diagnosis. Go ahead.
Lange's got problems, big ones. They are in descending order of immediacy. 1, gross obesity, attained through eating everything but most notably cupcakes, devil dogs, pasta, and